Now, it's time for the Varsity Radio Show. Here's your host, Seth Henniger.
What's up? What's up? Welcome to the Varsity. It feels like too long.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
Too long.
Too long.
Too long. One day a week, it's so much fun, and you forget. And to my right, though, the people who make this place so fun.
It's me.
To my right, he is a method actor.
Thank you.
Voice actor. He is Duke the Dog. He's my good friend and co-host, Jordan McDaniel.
Hey guys, it is so good to be here. I didn't know that I was a method actor until literally right now.
That's
but
right.
I guess I am one. I'm Daniel Day-Lewis level method actor. If you cast me as Lincoln, you're going to get Lincoln the whole time. You're going to get him the whole time.
So today you know what, Steven? We're going to start this new thing. I'm going to have a cup. Me and you are going to put a bunch of personalities in there, and as we hand him the cup,
oh man,
he has to be the person.
I have to be the person.
What do you think, Steven?
I like it.
So wait a minute, hold on. I want to get.
If he pulls out, if he pulls out Duke the Dog, then he just talks.
All I do is just talk, apparently.
But if he pulls out Mrs. Doubtfire, he has to do that till we give him the cup again.
Sounds good to me.
I think it's a great show.
Yeah, I think that's a great
anyway, to my left, he is the greatest of all time. He is the GOAT of producers.
Mm-hmm.
And me and Steve, we got to figure it out. I think it's Sand Mountain Reporter's best.
Yeah.
Yep.
Best
of the best.
The best of the best.
It's the Reader's Choice.
Reader's Choice.
Yep.
We need you to go vote for our friend,
Steve-O,
the greatest radio producer of all time.
Hey, I'd like that. That sounds great.
Steven Spiegel!
Hey, everybody. Hope you're having a great day. We got a really good show lined up. Got some Boaz Pirates coming to the studio.
Whoa.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah. Bunch of videos. We got all kinds of memes. A lot of good memes because, Jordan's here. He's got some good stuff. So
I always bring the gold.
He does.
Jordan, as the Pirates walk in, we're going to hand you the cup and you're going to pull Pirates.
Ooh. Yeah, okay.
And so you have to interview in Pirate.
Can you pull a
Long John Silver?
Oh no, I'm thinking more Johnny Depp.
Johnny Depp.
Dude, Johnny Depp.
Oh gosh, Johnny Depp as a pirate?
Yes.
Like basically Captain Jack Sparrow.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, this is not gonna be good.
There's one word he uses all the time. It's savvy.
Savvy.
There we go.
Savvy.
That's good.
Kind of good.
He's pretty great.
I feel like what would sell it is if I had the eyeliner or the black eyeliner underneath.
Yes.
Savvy.
Yeah.
I guess. Savvy.
Taylor Gardner and Maggie Drain.
Ooh.
Maggie Drain, they're going to be in the studio.
Maggie's a girl. Is Taylor a girl or a guy?
They're both girls.
Both girls. All
and
right.
they're both coming from
Ladies.
Boaz, and we're super excited.
One plays tennis, one plays volleyball.
Yeah.
Nice.
So we're talking two sports today.
Yeah, that's great.
It's going to be a good day.
Yeah,
it's going to be a good day. Also,
something that's not just good, it's great. Marco's Pizza.
Oh, delicious.
Yeah.
Pizza, salads, desserts, subs, sides, and beverages. That is Marco's in Albertville, in the shops Albertville, actually.
So good.
And B&B Video Game, Jordan.
Oh, yeah. B&B Video Games. It is the Albertville mullet. It is an 80s style arcade in the back. Local video game retail store in the front. That's a mullet, baby.
Yes.
That's a business in
That's
front,
a
party
mullet.
in the back, dog.
That's right. That's
America.
right.
That's what that is.
America.
And how.
America.
And make sure and join us next week for our election results. USA. Election results.
Does Trump have anything to say today?
They're eating the dogs. They're eating the cats. I can't do Kamala. If I could do Kamala, I would do Kamala. I'm sorry, Kamala. I would do an impression, but it's terrible. It's basically Mrs.
Grow
Doubtfire.
up in the middle cat.
Yeah.
Anyway, B&B Video Games, 80s style arcade, local video game retail store. Hey, we have so much fun happening over on our social media, so if you'll come join us anywhere, we're pretty much everywhere.
Yeah, come on over. Right now we're live. We've been having some problems with the stream the past couple of times, but I think we've got it worked out right now.
Yeah.
So we are on Facebook and we're on Twitter.
Head over to hear my Kamala
Come
impression.
talk to us.
Facebook and YouTube
Yeah, I'm looking
live.
forward to
That's
that.
It. That's it.
Yeah.
So how about some Sam Rivera and Let Go?
Let's go.
Right now.
Literally. Let go.
So now that we're back.
Now we
Okay,
need
I
to hear your Kamala impression.
now I've kind of given myself okay, hold
a
on.
moment.
Well, no, I need to know what she says. What does she say? Like what is like cuz
I grew
Trump
up in the
is
middle
so,
class.
Okay. She kind of's got like the and this is going to sound like I'm making fun of her. I promise
Let
I'm
me
not.
be clear.
Yeah.
That's
There
one of
it
her
is.
things.
Let me be clear.
That's really good.
It's kind of like it's kind of like a little she's got like a little waver in her
Nasally.
voice like
Yeah.
let me be clear.
Yeah.
Like I grew up in a middle class family.
Okay.
Or something.
Okay.
Okay.
That's
That's terrible. That's terrible.
It's so good they're eating
Is
the
it?
dogs.
Yeah, the Trump's easy because Trump is so memeable.
Don't cry.
And don't cry. I said don't cry, Kamala. Don't cry.
We're gonna have a whole
But
conversation.
like Kamala, like she's and I look. We're not getting political on the show. I'm
No.
just saying like Trump is
He's-
so memeable.
He's talking.
and he just like everything he says
Jordan's talking.
is like comedic gold. And Kamala,
It is.
no offense, it is not as comedic gold as Trump.
They're eating the dog.
They're eating the dogs. And so Kamala, she's kind of got like, I've been to Burger King, you know. I used to work at Taco Bell. Or what was it? No, it was McDonald's.
Funny.
It was McDonald's, right? Yeah.
Did you see that meme last? And Trump reshared it, which is hilarious.
Yeah.
Not ours.
I used to
but-
work. Yeah, I used to work at McDonald's.
But he,
You know who you
liter-
sound like.
He
Who do I sound
literally,
like?
Steven,
Yeah.
he literally on his feed, Donald Trump said, if I get elected, I'll make the ice cream machines great again.
Amen.
I was like, yes,
That's
Hilarious.
hilarious.
finally.
Who do I actually sound
A
like,
promise
Steve-O?
we all care about.
Bobcat Goldthwait.
Oh my gosh.
When you do that, you sound a lot like him.
You're right.
Yeah.
But that's the thing though, is like naturally an impression that's supposed to be someone else from me
Yeah.
ends up coming out and sounding like someone completely non-related to
I
them
got you.
at all.
But
That's
it's so similar, though.
Yeah.
Because
yeah.
these voices, they're just a little inflection up or down.
Yeah.
They're deeper in the throat or they're more at the roof of the mouth.
Yeah, it's really
funny.
hard. It's
Yeah.
really hard to.
impressive.
Kamala is insanely difficult to do an impression of, especially being a dude. That's a knock against me, guys.
Yeah, I found
It's-
one guy on TikTok who does it.
I'm
justice.
sure
Oh, my.
that he's incredible.
And he's
but-
got the mannerisms down.
Yeah,
I
every
thought
day.
you were
not-
going to show us a video.
Yeah.
No, not right now.
Oh.
Yeah.
I haven't vetted that one. I can't play that one right off.
Hey, it's our
to prep
favorite
that
time
one.
of the week.
It is our
It
favorite
sure
time of the week.
is.
Meme of the
Memes
week.
of the week.
Yeah.
Memes. Love it.
Memes.
I love it. I wonder who I've disappointed the most.
Sparky, Smoky. What was it?
McGruff.
McGruff, the crime dog. And what was the
I
lion's
don't remember
name?
the lion's name.
I don't remember
but
the dare lion. Although I think the dare lion I've done pretty good because I've never done drugs.
Yeah, I've
never done drugs. But I have
Smokey the Bear would have been upset with
We're
me
gonna
about a week ago.
Yeah, Smokey the Bear
Youth
has
group.
been very disappointed in me.
think so.
So McGruff the crime dog now.
I guess that would be Sparky too.
Yeah,
though.
Sparky and Smokey are upset. McGruff the crime dog, it depends on what you define as crime, because the left lane is meant for crime.
Oh,
And
it
that's
is.
mostly where I live.
It's for those who have ticket money.
Yeah, is the left lane.
Uh-huh.
And so if McGruff is like, if that's his, take a bite out of crime,
Right.
if that's part of the crime, then McGruff's. So 3 out of the 4 are very angry with me, but the dare lion,
He's happy.
he's happy because he's like, you've never done drugs.
It says I'm violent.
Worst
so.
it's
Are
gotten.
you violent?
Worst. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay, we don't believe in all this, but I
Yeah.
see you surrounded by your family. Well, not your family. Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Bringing a lot of happiness to
Bum,
that family.
Yeah, you're bringing a lot. Save the neck for me, Clark.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's good.
That's good.
Mm-hmm.
You sent this and I lost it. That was surprise the wife today. You would do this, too.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
You would
Teenage
do this.
Ninja- I mean, who wouldn't?
Steven, would you do this?
Who wouldn't
Probably.
want that? Who
Steven,
wouldn't want
you
that
should do
bed
that to
set?
Cassie.
Who wouldn't want the bed set?
I want it.
on there. Yeah.
And I'm 42 years old.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I approve this message.
If they make it a king size, it's done. King size bed.
Right?
Yeah.
That's
California
amazing.
King even. That
Yeah.
one- ooh,
California
man.
king. Yeah. Put it on there, man.
Good stuff.
What's
Yeah.
this one?
Good old honey.
Next meme. In a shocking move, the New York Jets have decided to move on from Aaron Rodgers and have signed Uncle Rico for the remainder of the season. Terms of the deal were not disclosed.
I mean, he could throw a football over the mountains.
Yeah, I bet you could.
Yeah. If Coach had put him in,
If Coach would just put him in.
if Coach would have put him in, they would have won.
And this is funny. This next one.
Good old Uncle Rico.
Is this not the... Have you ever watched Family Feud?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is the truth.
Crazy
Family
answers.
Feud, Steve Harvey. Name a fruit, contestant. Hamburger, your family. Good answer.
Good answer. Good answer.
Good answer.
You
Yeah.
know, you know what? Because
Steve Harvey will call you out.
in reality, like, it doesn't necessarily matter. What matters is, did you get a top fruit? You know, like the survey
Yes.
says, like, the people surveyed what was. So if a bunch of idiots got on there and said hamburger and hamburger got, top,
Yeah.
then you would win.
Yeah.
Yeah, Family Feud, though. Good answer. Good answer. They're
Abby,
kinda
we
dumb.
see you, and we'll be ready for you here in about 3 minutes and 28 seconds, okay?
Abby! Wait.
So just hang out there for us.
Oh, is Abby with FCA?
She is.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Derrick Henry's face when he hits top speed is amazing. Look
What
at
is
that?
that?
I
Can you
don't know,
define
but I
that
don't want to
look?
be in front of it. That's all I'm saying. Good Lord. That dude is
Imagine
6'4", 6'5",
Yeah, he's
250 pounds
Yeah, no.
of muscle.
Can you imagine being a cornerback and just being like, no, I'm not doing this.
Just like, I'm all of a sudden
I'm
sick
not
that
doing
day.
this. Yeah, man, I'm sick.
It ain't worth it. I didn't
What do you
see
want?
this one. That's amazing. What do you want?
To save the princess. Say less. No problem.
Wow.
Mhm.
Wow.
Love it. Some very gifted barbers out there.
It is
Yeah.
Yeah.
freshman year.
Okay, so if you could. There you go.
That's so good.
Especially.
I feel sad they made, but he's relatable.
Yeah.
Thor, like, fat and lazy at the
Yeah.
last.
Yes. And then when Tony Stark called him Lebowski or whatever, that was so funny.
The dude.
Yeah, the Lebowski. Yeah, it was so great. Yeah,
Me and the wife, give me a kiss. Just a flirting. Give me a 20.
That's by the way, Addams Family Values is significantly better than Addams Family. Like, that's one of those sequels that is actually better than the original movie.
Right.
In my opinion, my humble opinion.
That's
Addams Family
funny.
Values is hilarious.
That's funny.
Yeah.
That is definitely the difference between how pretty our wives are versus
Yeah,
us,
this
so.
is that's what
It's
I would look
accurate.
like with hair. I would look like that with
All
hair.
right, guys. Y'all ready for.
Yeah, let's
no,
go.
Hold on. I'm not seeing Abby's video.
Hi,
we may have to-
Abby left.
Abby's
there
back.
she is.
She's back. 22 seconds to Abby.
22
okay?
seconds to Abby.
Abby
All
disappeared.
right.
22 seconds to Abby.
Pirate.
I see it. We really read this October. We made this October red.
For real, we're giving you
Man.
we're giving you a cup.
Yeah, get a cup. But it can't just be celebrities. It's
Here we
got to
go,
be
guys.
like things.
Yep.
The FCA Moment of the Week.
We are so excited to be joined by Abby Klotz. Abby Klotz. And she is all the way from Huntsville,
Hunts Vegas, dog.
Hunts Vegas.
Rocket City.
There she is.
Abby.
So, Abby, I saw you on the street. There you are.
There we
There
are.
she is. Abby and baby.
A baby.
There's a baby.
It's a baby.
Yes, this is Isaac.
Hey,
I'm with you
Isaac.
today, if that's all right.
What's up, Isaac?
Isaac.
Yes.
What a sweet little
This
dude.
is what we need you to
Hey,
do,
guys.
Abby. This is what we need you to do.
Hmm.
We need you to crouch down and push the baby up
Yeah.
and talk for the baby.
We need the baby. Yeah.
Like a ventriloquist?
Yeah.
Yes!
Wait, I can.
Yes, so the
I-
baby's going to give us the announcements today.
Isaac.
Not that we don't like you, Abby.
Isaac, how old are you, big boy?
I'm 7 months old.
Oh
Look
my
at that.
goodness.
Look,
what a-
Isaac's talking to you.
what a
That's
unit.
amazing.
What a
this is
unit.
Great. Yeah.
I can't see them, but they're there.
You're so.
You can't see him, but
You're
they're
so
there.
handsome.
I almost didn't see him. He's in the
Yeah, he's in
camo.
a camo.
What's up,
yeah.
Isaac?
He's a floating head with some fingers.
Yes.
Hey, buddy.
amazing.
Bear. What a sweet little
So,
boy.
Abby, I'm glad you brought him.
Yeah, me too.
He's.
You know, do what you gotta do, and I'm grateful.
Yeah.
I mean, no, that's a
Absolutely.
positive. That was a positive gain.
What a sweet little
So
fella.
tell us what's going on in the wonderful world of Fellowship of Christian Athletes.
so many fun things. Mainly, big thing, Iron Bowl Prayer Breakfast.
Iron Bowl
There's
Prayer Breakfast.
3 of them in our tour. First one kicks off in Coleman County. And then we got Marshall County. And then we'll finish it off in Madison County on the 22nd.
Awesome.
21st, 20th. So it's backwards, but starts on the 20th, 21st, and then ends on the 22nd of Friday.
All right.
And we're excited for it. It's coming up.
Nice.
Iron Bowl, are you going to be at all 3?
We will be at all 3.
All 3! Yes!
Early, yes.
Isaac, what's up, man?
Isaac, you're going to get drafted,
so,
dude.
Who's speaking, you or Isaac?
To be determined, but Isaac, if there's a vote, I'm sure he wins. So.
Oh, come on, Abby.
My little buddy. What's up, Isaac?
Abby, we know that you're like top
what a
class.
sweet little fella.
Oh, you were just talking now.
You got some big brown eyes, Isaac.
Come on, my man.
I love it.
I like
man.
that. Look, I see the family pictures on the back
Yeah.
wall. This is nice. This is fun. So what's Isaac been doing today?
Isaac has been playing with all his loud toys today.
Of course.
Yes.
That's what
Slamming
babies
things
do.
and Pressing things. Yeah, pressing things. Yeah, that's your favorite. Blocks.
Yeah.
Blocks.
Living the dream.
My son,
Really excited.
my son's 3 now, but when my son was around that age, he started really getting into stacking his blocks
Yes.
and pushing them over and then stacking them up again.
The more destructive,
and-
the better
yeah, and
already.
pushing
them
And,
over.
we're in
And-
for it, but it's a blessing.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
Straight
we'll take
boy
it.
right there.
Yeah.
I got-
He also started getting into cars. Anything with wheels, he wanted to spin the wheel.
Mhm. We're
Anything
close
with
to
wheels.
that, I think.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well, Abby, we are so grateful that you and
Yes.
Isaac joined us.
Isaac,
Thank you. I'm
you're such
happy
a
to be
handsome
here.
fella. A
Thank
baby.
you.
This is our first baby.
We've never had a baby.
We've
on
never
here.
had a baby
Wow.
on one of these.
Yes.
Poor-
Isaac, you're very famous.
Isaac, you need to be here every time.
Every time.
Every time, buddy.
Every time.
Every time.
Every
We're
time.
gonna work out the green screen thing. You're gonna be the
Yeah.
floating baby. It's
yeah,
gonna
you'll
be great. There he is.
Look at that. Look at that.
The
stud.
Isaac. Awesome. Well, Isaac, Abby, thank you for calling in.
Thank
you guys
y'all.
are fantastic.
Absolutely. Thanks, guys.
See
Talk
ya.
to you later.
You have a great
See ya.
day.
That was much fun.
So, like, this makes me wonder if, like, we could get, like, a baby to be, like, our official mascot
Our mascot.
for the Varsity Radio
I like
Show.
this.
Yeah.
First
we
it
have-
was a goldfish, and now it's a baby.
Now
No,
it's a
no, no,
baby.
no. You forgot the
No.
progression.
Oh,
it
the
was
Spartan.
goldfish.
It was the Spartan first too.
Spartan.
Remember? The Troy guy.
A
Yeah.
baby Spartan.
Now a baby.
Now a baby.
Why not?
Why not?
It's actually Steven who came up with the Spartan.
Yeah.
I mean, it was Jordan.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was Jordan. Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
Jordan.
Yeah.
You're right. I did it.
I like the Spartan.
The Spartan.
Hey, we were talking about memes, and I think maybe we need to hit this one because
Let's do it.
I'm feeling every bit of this one right now at the end of the month,
Here we
and
go.
checking that banking account. You thought you had $1 in the bank, and you check and you have $2.55. And it's
Yes!
Oh, $2.
Yes, that is my life.
Although that's not really there used to be a thing called dollar millionaire, at like McDonald's. But
Dollar
I
millionaire?
don't think they do that anymore because of inflation's gotten
Right.
so bad.
Oh, tell everybody about your chocolate pecan pie.
Oh
at-
yeah.
at
Okay.
Cracker
Please,
Barrel.
God.
So
please.
here's what. All right, look.
That's what I need in my
Look,
life this year.
I am just telling you. Okay.
Chocolate
Now
pecan
we will not take
from
an
Cracker Barrel.
we will not take an official stance on the election, but I will tell you that inflation has gotten wild. It's
been
gotten
insane.
It's gotten wild. So it is a family tradition in my house to buy to go to Cracker Barrel for Thanksgiving.
Yes.
No, not on Thanksgiving, but to go to Cracker Barrel and get one of those chocolate pecan pies.
Yes.
They're delicious.
They're
if you've
from
not,
heaven.
if you've not tried them, they're delicious, and it's chocolate chip pecan pie.
Cracker Barrel,
They're
why
so
are you not
incredible.
paying us for this?
Yeah, yeah, Cracker Barrel.
That really is a wonderful,
You know
wonderful,
what?
wonderful pie.
If you give us unlimited
NIL,
chocolate pecan pies,
We'll talk about it
yeah,
as
we'll
much
talk
as you
about
want.
it as much as you want.
Stephen, you need to work that
Anyways,
deal.
yeah, so,
We'll be 350,000
Like-
pounds.
like
Anyway,
3 years ago, the pies were like $8.99, I think, and that's not great for a pie,
but it's not bad.
but it's not terrible.
no.
Now they're like $13.99,
What?
$14.99, depending on which one you go to.
That's a lot.
That's a lot for a pie.
It's good
That's a
pie.
lot. It's good,
It is good.
but
pie.
that's a lot.
It's like the best pie I've ever had.
Now
I mean-
let's talk a little bit about like pumpkin pie.
Pumpkin pie.
What's the one thing you have to have on pumpkin pie?
Whipped cream.
Whipped cream.
Yes.
How much whipped cream
That
are we
much.
talking? That much whipped cream?
I don't know if I
We
can handle
straight up
that
do
much
that at my
whipped
wife's
cream.
family Thanksgiving. They will put that much
Yep.
on whatever pie you get.
Wow.
Yeah.
And
I
it's
just say
amazing.
bypass the pie, just stick it straight
Yeah,
in my mouth.
why not? Like, why not just, you're getting all the nutritional value of
you go.
It's
the
for
pie.
artistic abilities.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. $255.
When you know it's God's plan, but you're still
Scared.
scared.
Yeah, that ain't the truth.
Yeah. That speaks to me.
That's it. That's all the
What's the
memes.
next one?
Oh, the next one we got to wait for our athlete.
We have to
Oh,
wait for our
okay.
Yeah, you see
athletes.
Maggie. She does this
Maggie.
crocheting stuff.
Crochet.
You got to explain to me. Help me say that word, Steven.
Crocheting?
No. The after crocheting.
Oh, after crocheting. Yeah.
It was crocheting. Where I'm looking on my
me find it real
stat
quick.
sheet right here. Girarumi.
Yeah, I actually saw some people
Wait,
at the
what?
fall, like the Family Fall Fest in Arad.
I need a definition.
And they told me that you pronounce it, let me see, amigurumi or something like that.
Amigurumi?
I need to have her make
Amigurumi.
something for our baby.
Amigurumi.
Yeah. Amigurumi.
That is very helpful.
That
Thank
sounds
you,
like
Steven.
an anime character.
I knew. You know what? I knew Steven wasn't going to let me down.
Steven never lets me down.
I saw that. And I'm like, Steven's going to explain that. to me.
Steven will give us a working
I got you.
definition.
I got you, man.
You are, and that is
Thanks,
why you should
Steven.
vote for Steven. It's
Yeah.
Sam Mountain's best.
Yeah.
Who's who?
You know-
Producer. I know 107.5 puts on the poll.
know,
Who cares?
last
I
year-
think he's.
Last year I got
I
third
mean, there's
place.
some home cooking, but hey, whatever.
Last year I got third place
I saw that.
in the best youth pastor.
There's only one problem with
but
that.
I lost to a guy who's not a youth pastor.
Yep, you
What
said
did he
that.
do?
I don't. It's Jason McCullers.
Well,
Huh.
there's
I love
another.
Jason McCullers.
There's
but
another
he's the associate
problem with
pastor.
that.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh.
And the problem is you should have been first.
That's true. What's wrong with you guys?
That's right.
Get on that.
Make it happen.
Make it happen. Call in. I am the best youth pastor you've ever seen.
That's true.
Yes. Yep. Well, I've made my case. Nothing else needs to be said.
They're eating the dogs.
They're eating the dogs. They're eating the cats. So now, that's the thing. Is like, okay,
That's for real though.
how
But
do you
it's hilarious.
vote? How do you vote like on that? Like that's like. Do you go to the Sand Mountain Reporter or whatever it is, the Reader's Choice? Like,
Steven, we've got to find a way to vote.
What do you do? How do you vote?
I'll go check it out.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Go
Steven.
check it out, Steve-O. Do all the
Steven, we're
legwork.
trying to get you elected.
I want you
We
to
gotta
be an
have a
elected
link.
official.
We got to have a link to get you elected.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then we'll say it on air and no one will remember it. Make sure and go to
We'll post it everywhere.
www./ Sand Mountain Reporter Reader's Choice 2024 ?
Hey, Steven,
Little
was Cheryl
dot.
bringing up the pizza or the
Yep.
girls?
Cheryl.
She brought up the pizza already.
Oh.
It's
Way
in
to
there
go,
in the-
Cheryl.
In the
Yeah.
multi-purpose room.
Appreciate you. Multi-purpose room.
Multi-purpose.
You have a multi-purpose room.
It does many things.
It does many things.
Yes.
One of those things is that it's a
It's
room.
like a Swiss Army knife.
Yeah, it's a Swiss Army room.
It is.
It's a Swiss Army room. We have
This
weddings
is-
up there.
No.
We have we have wrestling up there.
Maybe.
We have paintball up there. It's a multi-purpose room.
You
You know, we use it for multiple things.
multiple.
Yeah.
Do you have a multi-purpose room? at your church?
I don't know if I'd call it a multi-purpose room, but I feel like a lot of things kind of get moved to the fellowship hall
That's it.
that have
Same
to.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of things get moved there. We have our youth fundraisers down there, and we all pretty much any sort of. They did a pastor appreciation last week.
Nice.
Any sort of pastor appreciation.
You deserve to be appreciated.
for Pastor
Okay.
Mark Adams,
Very nice.
but we had it in there, and they had some really good cake. But I wanted the
so
cake.
you felt appreciated.
Yeah, I wanted the
that you
cake.
got to eat the
I wanted
cake.
the cake with his, yeah, oh yeah. I wanted a cake with his face on it. That's what I wanted.
Well, you know what? You've got power to make those things.
I
happen.
no one asked me.
Well, don't next year.
Next year,
Take initiative
I'm gonna get a.
and tell
Yeah.
tell the sweet ladies that
Like,
bake
I'm gonna
goods.
need you to get a picture of Pastor Mark on here.
We need this.
We need this.
He's very important. To us.
Yes, and you know we slowly eat him on the cake.
Is that pastor appreciation or depreciation?
It's a little bit of both. I'm appreciating you by depreciating this cake and by shoving it into my mouth. Yeah.
That's good. That's a good question.
That's how I'm appreciating you, is by eating the cake, and I'm eating part of your earlobe. Like, that's how I do it. Not in real life. Don't make it weird, Seth. Don't make it weird.
Yeah, that's not weird at all.
Yeah, don't make it weird.
What is this?
Candy night is coming up.
Candy night.
In 2 nights. So what exactly happens if the SEC teams were to go trick-or-treating?
Thank God we won this last week.
Sorry, did I come at a bad time? Every time is bad now. If I could just get a single point and I'll be just right on my way. Absolutely not. Okay, I have a backup for these. Oh, come on, man. I need this more than you. Paul.
Come play with us, Bama.
Paul.
I can't wait till they have to play each other.
We don't need paramedics. I promise that everything is fine. Oh, please, just give me something. I mean, it looks like you already got a little piece of Auburn in there. I mean, but who doesn't? I haven't had a rushing touchdown since September. Oh, I think I got just the thing that will help. Oh, yep, there we go. He knows how to find the end zone. I heard you were giving out squirrels. Sir, I think you might have the wrong Mississippi. But I smell something nutty. Do you? Oh, well, that's probably just 55,000 Bulldog fans who think we're getting better. Okay, well, this is going to be my house now. Well, you're going to have to get through my brand new home defense system first. Wait, you talking about the 6th worst defense in the country? Beep, 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 beep. Arming. What now? Trick or treat? Oh, heck no. I got something special for you, buddy. Ugh. Wait till I tell my daddy about you. I doubt Georgia cares. Oh, but there's one more thing. What? Yeah, since Vandy didn't have the guts to follow through with it. So, whoa, you can't be here. Restraining orders don't count when you're trick-or-treating. You didn't even bring your kids. I got somebody's kids. Wouldn't know because I'm a cop. Whoa, what's going on? Oh, look, now we got more ammunition. Oh, no, this is for my own yard. Oh, yeah, I forgot. That's a thing you do. Yeah, me too. It's been a while. Will you help me throw these? Oh, you're serious? Oh, yeah, I don't throw anymore. Athens PD, open up!
I don't throw anymore.
I'm just kidding with you.
Yeah.
I heard that you had my running back in there. I know it's confusing, but he's ours now. Oh, also, you're probably wondering what this is because you haven't seen one in years, but they call it a bowl. I also heard that you struggle with Mississippi State and Kentucky, so what's that like? Because I wouldn't know. I may not have been ready for them, but I think about beating you every single day. Well, I think about what? Are you going to finish that sentence? Yeah, that's it. I'm sorry, I'm on a lot of Zoloft. I tell you, Justin Wilson will be proud, I guarantee. Oh. Yellow. Who is this? Well, there's no more demon SEC. I done boudin. Well, what's your name? I want to know who I'm about to beat. Wait, one of that. You in my house, right? Is it some kind of like scream? More like yell. I'll tell you what right now. If you in my house,
Who was that? I didn't see.
Text saying
Giggle Maggie's.
Okay. Yeah.
Giggle Maggie's dog.
That's
Nice.
good stuff. I love it.
Hey,
He's so good.
Are you going to take your kids trick-or-treating? Like to a fall festival or anything, trunk-or-treat?
We had a fall festival here.
You guys had a fall festival here.
Yeah.
We're
Saturday.
taking George to this church in Rainsville that's having one on Halloween. Yeah, they're doing a trunk-or-treat.
Nice.
So we're going to do it that way.
Solid.
And, George likes candy, but Daddy's taking me.
This is for Daddy.
He's 3. How much candy can the 3-year-old eat? A lot.
You'd be surprised.
A lot if you let him.
It depends on how much will you let.
Here's the thing. A
let him
A lot
eat.
if you let them, but not that much if you lie to him and say, this is all your candy. Because he's not going to count. He's not going to know. He might.
That's true.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
You don't even have to lie to him, though.
Yeah. No, I will.
We straight up like, hey, we're giving you this much.
Yeah.
And this is all you can have.
Yep. But you see, when it's a 3-year-old,
you don't have to lie about it.
No, I will.
Okay.
I want to.
Okay.
Don't take this from me, Seth.
Whatever you got to do, Jordan.
Don't take lying to my child away from me.
Steven,
for my benefit.
Do you still get benefit from
Of course.
Gracie's?
Oh yeah, the dad tax.
Oh, good.
Got to, man.
The Reese cups.
Oh,
What's your?
yeah,
What's
she
I
doesn't
feel
even
like that's
Reese
the
cups.
national
what is it?
dad.
What is
pets.
it? What is your favorite?
My
Steve-O?
favorite?
Yeah.
Reese cups are really good.
Okay.
I like all kinds of candy.
like
though. I
Kit
like the
Kats.
now and laters.
Okay,
even.
barring
What is the
the-
now and later? I need that. I
Look,
need a definition.
It's really sticky, so it sticks
It's
to your
sticky.
teeth. You have it now and you enjoy it later.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go ahead, Jordan. What were you saying?
Okay,
sorry.
so I think everyone is agreeing that Reese cups are the best.
Yes.
They're really good.
That's the best. Okay, so that's number one draft pick.
Mm-hmm.
You're picking that every time.
Every time.
Other than Reese cups, though, what's the one that
Butterfingers
you
are
really
good.
okay, Butterfingers.
Those
are
I
are
you.
haven't
really
seen
good.
any Butterfingers yet in my daughter's bucket.
We had them at Fall Festival.
Weird.
Yeah,
And then I have trained my son Kit Kats.
yeah. I mean, Kit Kats.
He straight
rule.
out. It's hilarious. Like Fall Festival, he kept straight up bringing me
Yeah,
the little fun-sized Kit Kat bars.
yeah.
Here you go, Dad.
You know
You're
what?
a good kid,
Th-
son.
they
I've
don't-
trained you well.
They don't make them. They don't make them in snack size. I don't think, or at least if they do, I don't ever remember.
What
But
is it?
Fifth Avenue bars. Have you ever had a
I think I've
Fifth
had it.
Avenue?
I don't think so.
They're really, really, really good.
Yeah.
I love those. But you can't really find those.
What in the world? Plastic
In,
surgery.
You can't really find those out in the wild, at least snack size.
In the wild?
Yeah.
I
but
like that.
I'm a big, obviously Reese cups,
Those
Reese's
are
anything.
good.
But at the same time, those little mini Snickers, snack size Snickers.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they're better than the big
Yeah,
ones.
yeah, they are. Why is that?
Here we go,
Why
guys.
is that?
The clutch moment.
We are talking about things currently that bring us joy, and so we're
Yes.
going to continue that. We're
gonna
going to talk
continue.
about
Keep going.
joy. I'm talking about fruits of the Spirit for the next, few weeks. And so I would like to do a deep dive into not the things that you have to give up when you become a Christian, but the things that you actually gain.
Oh, okay.
And I know you've heard this our whole life as pastors. Like, well, I don't want to be a Christian because then I can't do this and I can't go there.
Of course,
and
of
I
course.
can't. I know you've heard that.
Of
I mean,
course, yeah.
all my ministry, I've heard that. But I don't think as ministers we talk enough about what we get.
Yeah, absolutely.
And so I want to talk about that the next few weeks. And it's found and painted in Galatians 5:22 through 23. It's laid out. It says, but the Holy Spirit produces this kind of fruit in our lives: love,
yeah.
joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. There's no law against these things. And today, I want to talk about the first one that I want to talk about is joy.
Yeah.
And there's this story. It's found in Nehemiah 8 through 10, and they were reading from the book of the law of God and clearly explaining the meaning of what was being read, helping the people understand each passage. Then Nehemiah the governor, Ezra the priest and scribe, and the Levites who were interpreting for the people said to them, "Don't mourn." They were crying
Yeah.
because they knew they blew it so bad.
Yeah.
They were weeping, because everybody didn't have a Bible back then. Like, basically, the priest had to read it to you.
Yeah.
Don't mourn or weep on such a day as this, for today is the sacred day before the Lord your God. For the people had all been weeping as they listened to the words of the law. And Nehemiah continued, "Go and celebrate with a feast of rich food and sweet drinks, sweet tea and fried chicken." It's the Seth version. "And share gifts of food with people who have nothing prepared. This is a sacred day before the Lord. Don't be dejected and sad, for listen, the joy of the Lord is your strength."
Amen.
That's good. So, in this scripture, when the people hear the law, they begin to grieve because they have come very far from hitting the mark. And Nehemiah says, "No, we want you to celebrate in the Lord for who He is, not who you are."
Yeah.
So, what do you think joy is? Give me a definition of joy.
Well, joy is, I think joy is deeper than just happiness, although that is included.
It's much deeper than happiness.
But
yes.
it's satisfaction, real satisfaction,
Yeah.
true satisfaction.
Yeah.
And actually,
Regardless of circumstances.
Yeah, regardless of circumstance, it's satisfaction. I was preaching about 2 weeks ago, and one of the things I said is there's a big difference between happiness and satisfaction. And and joy kind of encompasses both. Like you are happy, you are satisfied.
Yes.
And it encompasses a lot of other things too. But joy really makes you, it makes you see, I think, the bigger picture, and it's despite your circumstances.
Yeah.
It's satisfaction, it's happiness, it's an overwhelming feeling of just, joy.
Yeah.
Despite what's going on.
Yeah, despite circumstances. See.
Yeah.
So questioning joy, is joy happiness? So what is the difference between happiness and joy?
Well, happiness can be very fleeting.
Yes.
And
Temporary.
To be fair, I mean, joy in a human sense can be fleeting, but joy from the Lord is everlasting.
Right.
So we need to make that distinction, that nuance.
Yes.
Happiness from the Lord is or happiness from, human things is fleeting.
Yeah.
Happiness, joy, satisfaction from the Lord is real and lasts. But the thing that happiness can just go with the wind. One moment you ever been having a great day?
Yeah.
And then one phone call just changes that day.
Yes.
Yes. And you were like, wow, for 80% of this day, it was a great
day.
And then this one phone call has just changed everything, be it bad news, be it whatever.
Yeah. That's so true.
So you can happiness can be taken away from you.
Yeah.
But joy is deeper in the sense that, okay, I just got a bad phone call. 80% of my day has been great, but this last bit has been terrible. But I'm going to see the bigger picture.
Yeah.
I'm going to see what God is doing, how God is working.
And that God, and I didn't put the scripture in there, but God works all things
for His good.
for the good of those who serve Him, right?
Love Him, yeah.
So what does joy do with my vision? So, and we're kind of talking about that. What kind of lens do you look through in your life? Do you consider yourself a half full person or a half empty kind of person?
Oh, I am. Jordan McDaniel is definitely a half full kind of guy.
Yeah.
But at the same time,
there's some half empty moments.
Yeah, I mean there can be some half empty moments. Absolutely. Like when it comes to, the daily working, because I'm a youth pastor.
Yeah.
Yep. When I'm there on Sunday nights, there's sometimes 10 minutes before we get started where I'm like, these kids don't want to listen to a word I say.
Yeah.
Why would they don't want me to talk? Why am I even doing this? I'm terrible at this. Yeah. I can be half empty at that time.
Yeah.
But most of my life, I've been very positive, very half full kind of guy. But, I mean, anybody can run into stuff like that where it's really hard to see the good and see how God is working. Yeah. Especially when tragedy strikes.
Yes.
But yeah, I'm definitely more of a half full kind of guy. What about you?
I think I'm a half full. I definitely try to see the positive.
Yeah.
And we talked about this. Joy is not always what my feelings are in that moment. Mm-hmm. My joy is this will turn good. Yeah. Eventually.
Yeah, and that eventually
that God has this and it will go well.
Yeah, that eventually might be at the end of your life.
And it may hurt.
Yeah, and it might hurt. Yeah, but God will bring about these things for you. Yeah.
Which last question I want to ask is, really a point. What does joy do in my circumstance? See, joy is a point of view.
Yeah.
Joy is a way of looking at things. Joy is not the absence of sadness or the presence of the spectacular. So how can I have a joy point of view in life?
Well, you have to come to the point and realization of what Jesus has accomplished.
Yeah.
And this all comes down to Jesus. This is how I have joy in my life. Things go wrong, things go terribly, whatever you want to say, but I have joy, lasting joy, forever joy, because I know at the end of the day, even though I may not get the right doctor's, prognosis, report that I want, or my team may not win the football game, or all this other stuff might go wrong in my life, but I can know that at the end of the age, Christ is going to keep his promises to me.
Yeah.
He has saved me. He has redeemed me. I was called. I was justified. I'm sanctified. I will be glorified.
Yeah.
And these things are a promise to those who love him. These things are a promise to those who trust in him.
Yeah.
And, your trust doesn't have to be perfect, because none of our trust is perfect.
Yeah.
And that's what I used to think when I was younger. I was like, well, I got to have like a perfect trust in God And that's not true. That's why Jesus said a mustard seed of faith can do all this stuff. And
sometimes that's what it feels like.
Yeah, and sometimes your faith is really small. And sometimes but you're saying, you know what, Lord, even though I don't know how this is going to turn out, I'm still trusting in you. And even if my life goes sideways from this moment on and it never fully recovers, you are still good, you are still kind, you have still saved me, and you will still bring me and glorify me in the new age.
Yeah, and when you serve God, and I'll say this and we'll pray, you have a joy perception. In other words, joy is not dependent on me.
No.
It's dependent on Him.
Yeah, joy is best.
Happiness is dependent on me.
Yeah, joy is best described as joy is His promises.
Yeah.
That gives me great joy.
Yeah.
Great amounts of joy.
And I want to challenge you out there to reflect on the gain of joy that God gives you. And God, we pray, God, that you would help us to be people of joy. Not people just of happiness. Happiness is fleeting, but people who really have joy that's dependent on who you are and what you are, not who we are and what we feel in a moment. God, help us and lift us up. In your holy and awesome name we pray. Amen.
Amen.
Steven?
Dun, 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 dun.
Even in a dark place. I was going to say, now for Jordan's rap.
Now for Jordan's rap. Yo, what? Went to the Casting Crowns concert.
That's what you said.
It was fun.
Casting Crowns and Drake. Yeah.
Oh, I've got a rap for you.
Oh.
I've got a rap for you. It's going to take you back a few years.
All right, let's do it.
We were talking about Robin Williams before the show.
There's Taylor right there.
This was one of Robin Williams' best, I think, movie roles in a cartoon. And it was Batty. You remember Batty?
Yes, I remember Batty.
Do you remember
My
the
name
rap?
is Batty.
Yes.
Yeah.
My logic is erratic.
Yeah.
Potato in a jacket. Toys in the attic.
What?
I rock and I ramble. My brain is scramble. Rap like an animal, but I'm a mammal.
That's wonderful.
That's only part of it.
That was good.
Aladdin?
Fern Gully.
No, that's
Fern
Gully.
Gully.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's Fern Gully. Batty.
Hey, Taylor. Got some pizza for you in the multi-purpose room. Thanks.
I heard that perfectly, Steve. I hope she did.
Yeah, I think she did too.
Yeah, she did.
You're
I
welcome.
heard that really well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thought you might.
Maggie be up in that room.
Maggie's already up in that room, dog.
She is.
Maggie.
She is.
Hey, we were watching. You remember when they were trick-or-treating there, the SEC stuff?
Yes.
Made reference to a squirrel?
Yes.
Yes,
I found this video, and it's hilarious. The crowd lost their mind for this squirrel.
Yeah.
Yes, they did.
Check this out.
Got a little visitor on the field. Yeah, we have a squirrel at the 17-yard line.
Come on, squirrel.
They're cheering this.
Come
for
on,
real,
squirrel.
this happened.
Squirrel.
We get a Geneva Convention to try and figure out how do we get the squirrel.
Listen to this
Field.
crowd.
Might score a touchdown. Oh yeah, touchdown. I love the guy who's pointing to the squirrel as if the squirrel then knows the directions. Oh, this is where I go.
Nice.
Right there, the door's over here. Ah.
Nice.
Wow.
That squirrel is, I mean, he covered a lot of ground.
That's right.
In a short amount of
We
time.
need him on our team.
Yeah.
He really knows how to carry the ball.
Yes, he does.
And I think I saw something else from another football field. Like he was supposed to kneel the down.
Yes.
But he did something a little different here. Maybe you can explain this one to me, Seth.
Yeah, so the coach told him to kneel down because it's the end of the game. They'd already won, but the guy did this instead. So he's running back. This is really dumb.
Why did you do this? What?
Because he can. The time has run out, but still, had he gotten tackled,
It's a live ball.
Yes. No. Yeah, it's a live ball. So the game's over, kinda. They haven't blown the whistle. Listen. And touchdown.
Wow.
I don't. If they'd already won the game, that's a little.
Well, they won the game.
Yeah. That's
the coach told him to kneel it. Instead, he ran it back.
Yeah.
Sounds like somebody.
And then acted like he was done. And when he acted like he was done, then he ran forward and scored.
Sounds like somebody's got to run some laps now.
Yeah, I would. Yeah.
Take a lap.
I would absolutely make that.
Run
kid
the
take a
bleachers
lap.
or
like,
something.
sorry, kid. I understand if you know. I mean, that's just padding your stats
right?
at that moment. That's not respectful.
Well,
it's not respectful.
It's true.
I don't know.
Significant.
I don't know if I was the coach, I would be livid.
Yeah.
At that, like the arrogance.
You did not mind.
Yeah.
Even though you scored a touchdown.
Yeah.
We didn't need it.
Yeah, we didn't need it. There's no reason to do that because then someone's going to turn around and do that to you.
Well, look at the scoreboard. It's going to be 28-6.
Yeah. You already won.
I mean, it makes a cool video.
Yeah.
Let's go to the opposite side of this. Say you needed that to win the game.
Well, yeah.
Okay.
It all came down to that winning goal.
Now that's different.
That's rock and roll. Yeah.
So, but
then you're not getting chewed out. You're like, thank God you did that.
Say you try. We're going to go from the football field onto a basketball court. Say you try to get the winning shot. I mean, it's the last second. It's a buzzer beater, and you throw, and it bounces off the rim. It doesn't go in. And you think, oh, it's over. There's no way we can win this game because it did not go in. But you didn't pay attention to where the ball bounced to. Yeah, that's what happened here.
Let's see it.
Oh, wow.
No, I think once it hits the rafters, though,
Boom.
that is amazing.
Boom.
Does it count?
I think it does. Because SportsCenter covered that one.
That's wild.
Yeah.
I don't.
Rec league, dog.
I like the artwork on the walls.
Yeah,
right?
that's definitely something from the 90s
This is
or
like
80s.
This is adult rec league. So
Yeah,
yes,
this is the best
They
kind of stuff.
definitely counted that one, Steven.
I would count it.
They need
It's
every
like
point they can get.
intramural, yes.
Ah, yes.
Right?
My favorite adult league teams, the blue team and the red team.
Yes.
Ah, yes.
There you go. At least it's not skins and shirts.
The giant rat.
Steve-O, I'll be skins.
You see like the morph Chuck E. Cheese in
I'm
the background?
skins, dog. I'm skins.
I'm skins, man.
Skins, baby.
You can have that all day.
Bro, I gotta work on my winter tan.
Wow.
Hey, if we're working on that bald eagle costume you were talking
dog.
about before the show.
Hey,
Yeah. It's
we
a
got to
beak?
advertise
Did
that.
you say it's only a beak?
Yeah, it's only a beak.
Glory, have some feathers or something.
Hallelujah.
Hey, next week will be our
Glory,
special
glory.
election show.
Hallelujah. Glory,
Jordan's coming as an
glory.
eagle.
Hallelujah.
And you're dressing up as Uncle
I
Sam.
want to be Uncle Sam. Steven's got to do something patriotic.
Maybe Statue of Liberty?
Statue of Liberty
The
over
whole
here.
time?
Yeah, the
Solid.
whole time. Yeah.
So,
The whole time.
The whole time.
Varsity World.
That's
Listen, here's
yeah.
out.
Election results.
One of y'all got these outfits for
Yeah.
Halloween. We need you to donate them for a week.
Donate them to us.
We'll get them back. We just need them
I
for a week.
just need one piece.
For a week.
That's all I need.
He
one.
needs more than one. If
need-
you can find a whole eagle, I'm talking to you, Douglas.
I need a.
I'm not gonna.
It'd be awesome. If
I need
Douglas
an eagle
Eagles,
beak.
if they let
Douglas,
us
come on.
the costume for the mascot.
We're talking
Yeah.
to you, Douglas.
Oh my!
Yeah,
You would do that, wouldn't you?
I would do it.
The whole,
I don't know
whole
if
mascot
I
uniform.
don't know if I'd fit in it, but
Okay.
I'd do it. I'd
We
try
have
it.
had the Douglas Eagle here.
I'd try it.
Steven, can we bring those girls in here?
Yeah, let me go grab them real quick.
And their pizza.
Pizza, 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 pizza.
This has been a fantastic show.
I have a question for you.
We're gonna sing patriotic songs.
Glory, glory,
Yeah.
hallelujah. I have a question. I have a
Yes.
question. Okay.
Yeah.
Speaking of pizza.
Yes.
Okay. What's your favorite pizza? Fast food fast food, like delivery, like the big ones, like Domino's, Pizza Hut.
You want to know my favorite of that?
Papa John's.
Papa John.
Is it Papa John's? Is it by like a long shot or is there one that's
long
kind of
shot.
close?
Long
For
shot.
real?
Yeah.
Papa John's.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I think I dig Pizza Hut.
And I worked at the Pizza Hut.
I love Pizza Hut, man.
I hadn't eaten it in a while.
No.
I liked it when I made it.
No one out pizzas
Like
the Hut.
you had leftover pizza dough and stuff like that. At the end of the
Admittedly-
night, you had to get rid
Yeah.
of, so you got to make it and take it home.
Admittedly, though,
Stuffed crust
Pizza Hut might be a little bit of a nostalgia bite for me because
Yes.
the personal pan pizzas.
Yes.
There was something about.
Taylor!
Hello, ladies.
Welcome back.
There was something about like.
You come back a second time, your family.
There's something about
Yeah.
being able to like go play.
You know how to do this.
Go play baseball and then go to
What's
Pizza
up,
Hut.
Maggie?
Hi,
How
Maggie.
are you?
Maggie
Terrific.
and
you put on those
Taylor.
headphones.
Yeah, put on the headphones.
Yeah,
that way you can
Taylor's
hear us.
been here before.
Taylor, you've
Taylor's
been
kind
here.
of varsity family. Like I
Wow.
said, you come twice to your
Yeah,
family.
You've been here. I think I
Yeah.
recognize you, Taylor. I believe I've met you.
Yes.
So I have not met you.
Welcome back
though.
home. It's good to
Hi.
have you.
It's good to
Good
see
to be
y'all.
back.
Good to be
Maggie!
back.
Hi.
Maggie.
So much enthusiasm over there.
Yes.
Hey guys.
Hey,
I just got here.
don't
Say
be
it like
don't
this.
be nervous.
Hey, you guys.
Don't be You want me to do it?
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh gosh. Y'all even know what that's
I
from?
do.
Goonies?
No.
Y'all never seen the Goonies?
I have not.
Well, then it's not going to make any sense
It
to
makes
them.
sense to me.
Okay. Hey, you guys.
That's right. Yes, that's
See?
perfect.
See?
So,
Was
Sloth.
that Chunk or Sloth?
That was Sloth,
Sloth.
man.
Steven?
Chunk was great, though.
Funny
Y'all
videos.
not seen the Goonies?
No.
Oh, you've never seen the Goonies?
Yeah.
Oh,
it's
my.
funny. Although there's
He's
a lot,
a very creepy dude.
there's a lot more cussing in the Goonies than I was aware
Then
of.
you remembered.
And then you show it to like, your youth group, and you're like,
I shouldn't have done this.
whoops.
This was a bad move.
Because it's like one of those movies that was just rated PG, just because that's the rating they used to give anything
In the 90s.
that had any sort of
Yes.
a bad word in it.
Yeah.
But PG can mean it just has one bad word, or it can mean it's got a lot.
Yeah.
But they're not the F-bomb, so it's
Yeah.
just this one. So it's not the really bad one.
Steven?
Yep.
Steve-O!
Okay, we got some videos.
Here we go.
Here.
For you girls.
All right.
Because we like you guys.
I wonder what y'all did for your fall break.
What'd y'all do?
What'd you do?
I practice volleyball.
Okay.
Of course you did.
So it was a staycation?
A staycation.
Yes.
Okay.
What about you?
That's a long time away. I gotta think.
When
No, it
was
your
your fall
Your
break?
fall break.
Yeah.
3 weeks ago. Yeah.
It was that long?
Wow.
It's been a while.
Did you go
Jeez.
anywhere?
I don't remember.
I
don't think so.
If you didn't
Taylor
go,
went to the
yeah,
court.
If this was like if this was like, oh yeah, I went to the Bahamas, then
No.
Yeah, so,
No.
so I think you
Significant.
would know if you went somewhere.
Yeah,
like,
probably.
Yeah. So okay, like, oh yeah, that was when I went to the Bahamas.
Right?
When I sat on the beach and
Just remembered that. Oh,
I'm glad you said something about tropical places because
Yes.
a lot of
Me
a lot
too.
of times, I mean, even down in the Gulf of Mexico, right? People still go to the beach in the fall. You can still get in the water.
Yeah,
it's
of course.
not too cold yet.
It's
But I mean, so.
But there are
you know,
sharks.
Getting in the trunks, getting in the swimming trunks, or in your
Sharks
swimsuit, lady.
everywhere.
But how about when your dad goes though?
Well,
he goes and
That's
and
the best.
Say he wants to get in the pool, but he sees a rubber ducky and his opportunity to it's a big rubber ducky float. So he decides, hey, I think I'm going to try to get in this thing.
Why
All
not?
right, let's see it.
Yeah. So I mean, does your dad ever just become a vibe?
Oh, wow.
I already know.
Oh! That was amazing.
Right?
Thank you, Steven.
That
Pay for
is-
effort.
That's everyone's dad.
Like,
Yeah.
he fought with that
Yeah,
duck.
yeah. That's how you got to wrangle the duck.
He
dog.
went too far to the front. That
Yeah,
was the issue.
that was the issue. He almost got too much ups.
Right.
You gotta have to take down your ups a little bit. I feel like his name is Frank.
I
You
can
gotta
see
take
that.
down your ups a little bit, Frank.
Yeah.
That's a Frank.
You got the same hairdo.
Thank you. Thank you.
Now, dads are kind of weird sometimes anyway.
Not
I don't
me.
know about y'all.
No, I'm
Do y'all
not.
have weird dads?
I am a weird
Go ahead,
dad.
Taylor. Thoughts?
Taylor, do you have a weird dad?
Thoughts?
He's not weird, but he can do some weird things.
Okay.
He tries
Okay.
to. He's really funny.
Do you,
Okay.
do
Yeah.
you have a weird dad?
He's not weird. He's just like antisocial.
Mm,
He's not
Antisocial.
talkative. He's not talkative.
He's not talkative at
No.
all.
Not a
How is
talkative
he
Not
around
talkative.
animals though?
Yeah.
he loves animals.
Okay.
He doesn't like people.
That's usually
Oh.
what happens with
Well,
the
there's
people who
that.
don't
Fair.
like
That's
people.
fair.
Yeah.
Like animals.
Admittedly, that's fair.
Yeah. So I mean, does he ever like try to speak in their language? Does he ever try to make their sounds and see if he can communicate with the animals?
No.
No, he's not that weird.
He's
huh?
not.
He's not quite that weird.
Wow. I don't even know what to say after
Dr.
that.
Doolittle vibes right there.
Yeah.
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 Did you know something, Steve-O?
Mhm.
Did you know that a mountain chicken is not a chicken?
Is it not?
It's a frog.
What?
Ooh.
It's called a mountain chicken. You
I feel
can
like
look
I'm
it
being
up.
lied to.
I'm not lying. It's called a mountain chicken, and you're like, oh, it's a chicken that lives in the mountains. No, it's a frog, you dummy. Why would you not think of a frog? But it's called a mountain chicken. Look it up.
Okay.
Look it up now. I'm kidding.
Okay.
I'm yelling.
I'll Google
I get
it right
really,
now.
I get really passionate about mountain chickens.
Mountain chickens. Mountain
me.
chicken. Oh my.
Mountain-
You
am
are
I not? I told you.
100% correct.
It's a
Giant
mountain
ditch
chicken.
frog?
That's a mountain chicken.
That's one of the mountain chicken frogs.
How did it get it?
It's a lepidopterus
How did we even?
valix.
How did we even get here? That's
Look
what.
Look at that mountain
What?
chicken. You can buy one for $7. Let's
3D
buy
printable.
one. Do you want a mountain chicken?
I think he should be your next guest on the show.
Ah, there
Yeah,
you
now
go.
we're
But if you
talking.
order now, buy one get one free.
Oh man, buy one get one free.
Really?
no.
This is
That's
a
amazing.
digital file. Oh, ready to be 3D printed and painted by you.
There you go.
I could paint my own mountain chicken.
You could.
My dreams have come true. Merry Christmas indeed.
Leptodactylus. Phalanx.
Leptodactylus phalanx, also known as the mountain chicken frog.
So do either of you ladies have pets?
Yes, I have a dog.
A dog? What's the dog's name?
Spot.
Spot. What kind of dog?
Phenomenal naming. Way to go.
Spot Run. What kind of dog?
He's a beagle.
Oh, nice.
Good job, Taylor.
I'm
That was
assuming
a
he
great
has a
naming
spot.
you did.
Yes.
He does have a spot.
Yes.
Any
Is it a
other
big
pets
spot?
represented over there?
No, it's just
Yeah.
a little one on his
Little
back.
spot.
Gotcha. Do you have an animal?
We have a dog. His name's Gunner.
Gunner.
Yeah.
See, that's a cool. How
You don't have a mountain chicken frog?
You do not have a mountain chicken frog.
I do not, unfortunately.
We're gonna all. That needs to be the
Everybody's
varsity.
Christmas present.
Yeah, right. Everyone who's signed to the door back here, we need to buy them their own mountain chicken, and they can paint it themselves. Here's your mountain chicken.
You're really impressed by that.
Could you imagine? It's Christmas Day, and Seth and I hand deliver your mountain chicken frog on Christmas Day.
Because
Who's at
friends
the
are
door?
friends
Yeah.
forever.
Who's at the door? It's Christmas. Grandma's already. Who's at the door? And it's me and Seth. Oh, hey guys, Varsity Radio Show. We'd like to give you your mountain chicken. Don't have too much fun. Paint it yourselves.
All right, so
Can we come in?
Wow.
when your dogs, do your dogs have a sniffing problem?
Uh-oh.
Because their noses are so much more sensitive than a human nose. So do either of you notice that your dog likes to sniff things?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is just
Yeah.
a normal thing that
Yeah.
dogs do, right?
Good old dogs.
Yeah.
What happens when you get in their face and sniff at them like they sniff at you, though?
About to find out.
You will.
Wow. That's so weird. I feel completely creeped out right now.
I'm gonna tell you, this dog is probably like, he's finally doing it. He's finally returning the favor. I was just showing him affection. Wow. Look at that dog.
He ain't about that life.
And then all of a sudden he unhinges his jaw and just puts his whole head in his mouth.
Wow.
That was something right there.
It was licking the side of the face. I thought I'd get a reaction out of you girls on that one, but no.
No.
Just
That was
oh,
interesting.
They feel like I do. I feel just
Yeah.
like my eyes had been violated.
there you go.
Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well,
Is
we
that
got-
what you say
Not the
every time?
first- not the first time.
Every time you see me, do you think your eyes have been violated?
Do I have to answer that
Yes.
question? No.
This is- Thank you, Seth. That's very sweet of you. I knew we were friends. Spend the night party is on. No problem.
10 seconds,
No
guys.
problem. Spend the night party tonight. Happening tonight.
We're building a fort.
We are.
The Varsity Athlete Interview.
So excited to be here with Taylor, Gardner, and Maggie Drain. It's going to
Woo-woo.
be a fantastic interview.
It is. We're going to ask you really hard questions.
Yes, so hard.
Yes.
So, welcome, guys.
Welcome.
I want to start, Taylor. Can you tell us a bit about yourself and what it's like being a senior at Boaz High School?
So, I'm a senior at Boaz High School, and I play volleyball. Well,
Yes.
I guess I did. Our season's over, but
You cry.
I'm also in FCA, SGA,
Nice.
HOSA, National Honor Society, Meow Theta, a bunch of other things. And I absolutely love Boaz High School. I love my grade, and I love how close we are. And we've just made so many memories over the years, and I just absolutely love it.
Awesome. Maggie? Tell us a little bit about your journey in tennis and what made you decide to start playing.
Okay, so I started playing tennis last year was my first year.
Oh, wow.
My brother played when he was in middle school, and I kind of not really picked it up, but I liked kind of going outside and hitting with him.
Sure.
And then I played like volleyball and basketball and softball and all the different things, and none of them really worked out. And then I found that tennis was more like I wasn't competing with other people. Like, of course you compete, but I was more competing with myself and trying to beat myself and get better. And I really like tennis for that.
Okay. Awesome.
Let me ask you this, Taylor, and then Jordan, you can go.
No.
You've been playing volleyball for 11 years. What first drew you to the sport, and how has it shaped your high school experience?
So I guess my mom kind of drew me to the sport.
Yeah.
She always played and she always loved it, and she always coached me in like rec ball.
Yeah.
And I just loved getting to play with my best friends on the court and being competitive. And I'm a really competitive person, so
not you, Taylor.
I just like playing sports.
How does the competitive nature come out? Do you like start yelling and screaming and pushing people
That's
over?
a good question.
And knocking over tables.
I like to stomp when we do something good.
Really?
Yeah, I'll stomp. I'll scream, cheer.
Stomp the yard, huh?
Yeah.
Nice. Okay.
I get really
Very
excited.
nice.
That's
Very
awesome.
nice. So, going into coaches, how has Coach Michelle Gentry influenced your development as a player?
She's brand new this year. She's our brand new coach. We just got her.
You haven't spent time with her?
Well, I know her personally.
Okay.
But I've never had her as a tennis coach before. But she's great.
Fantastic.
Now, are you what grade are you in?
I'm a sophomore.
Oh, you're a sophomore. Okay, so you got a few more years then with.
I got a couple.
Yeah, I got a couple. Literally 2. Yes, I did the math in my head.
You did great.
It checks out. Yep.
Taylor,
Good work.
Shauna Cahill is your current coach. How has she influenced your game and your approach to teamwork?
I feel like she has instilled in us from our first season with her that we have to be one team all the time, and we have to all play together in order to be successful. So that's really helped out.
Okay.
So, Mags, can I call you Mags?
Go for it.
Yeah,
I like it.
I like it. So, Mags, when it comes to playing tennis, what is like the biggest strength of your game? Is it serving or is it the volleying? Okay, go ahead.
Definitely serving.
Okay.
Like I played a match yesterday. I played a singles match yesterday, and I won 8-0. But it was specifically off of serving.
Yeah. Wow. So they couldn't even return like your serves or anything?
I had one. It's broken down into sets, games, and points.
Sure.
And I had one game where every single point was off of just serves.
Holy smokes. Are you playing like a 2-year-old? Or what happened? What happened?
Maggie got angry.
Yeah, my goodness. Like that
she
thing
took
must be
it out on that poor person.
Yeah,
on the
that
other
tennis
side.
ball must have had flames coming off of it. My gosh. All right, cool.
So Maggie, I just talked to Taylor about this. What does teamwork mean to you in tennis, especially when it's often seen as an individual sport?
Well, I mean, tennis is very individual when you start talking about singles. But when you're playing doubles, I think that it's more about the teamwork of doubles is about being selfless. Like, it's really easy, especially when you're at the net, to just poach and just to get every ball yourself. And you kind of have to be smarter about letting your teammates show their strengths and showing your strengths instead of just taking everything for yourself. So I think teamwork a lot is being selfless and letting everybody have their own voice on the team and not just doing everything yourself.
It's good. And I heard you mention something like this, striving to improve and beat your own record. Can you share a specific goal that you've set for this season?
Well, last year we had kind of a hard time because we had graduated a lot of girls, and this year we have a relatively young team. We have one junior, and everybody else is sophomores and below.
Wow.
So I think my personal goal this year is just to get better and to have a better record this year and to just keep growing until I get to my senior year and just keep getting a better record each year.
Gotcha.
Yeah. And then, Taylor, congratulations on being named All-Area in 2024. That's a big deal. So what does that recognition mean to you, and what was the highlight of this past season?
It really means a lot because I've worked hard over all the years, and that was really the first time that it was like actually recognized like at the games or whatever.
Yeah.
And so it really meant a lot to me, and my most memorable moment from this season was probably winning area this year because that is just, it's always a fun tournament, and we had so much fun with our team, and senior night was also really fun. So
awesome.
Nice.
So Taylor, have you ever spiked the ball so hard that it's just smashed into someone's face?
well,
Has that ever happened?
That's not my position because
care.
I'm short and can't jump. But that I have been the person on the other end of that.
Oh no!
Yes, a few times I have been hit in the face really hard.
Well, at least it bounces off your head because you can still play it, right? As long as it doesn't immediately hit the ground.
It just didn't in my case, but
bummer.
Yeah.
Bummer. Well,
But, yeah.
that's all right. So what position do you play then?
I'm a setter.
Oh, okay. So you're just the one who lets the tall one spike.
Yes.
Okay. Mags,
Hey.
have you ever hit Have you ever? I love it. Hey, sup? Have you ever hit a tennis ball so hard that you've smacked someone else?
I don't think I've smacked someone else, but like Taylor, I've been the one that got smacked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it happens. Maybe one day you can have that dream come true where you just absolutely just have it go into someone's forehead. You know,
Wow.
I'm all about the
Wow.
violence, bro.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah.
Maggie, can you share a moment when you felt particularly proud of yourself and your tennis journey?
Huh? I suppose you could talk about during the season. We played the county tournament, and I played the 7 last year, which meant I was the first alternate. And one of our players, her name was Ruby. She was hurt, and she had to stay out of the county tournament, and so I had to go in and play. And I didn't win my match, but I played a really good match, and I played the girl that I went up against. Her name was Eden. I played her really well, and I finished the same score that Ruby played when she played her earlier in the season. I had the same score that she had, so I thought I did pretty good.
Yeah, that's awesome. Because you learn a lot more sometimes when you lose than when you win. So what's your pregame routine? What's your pregame routine like? Do you like to listen to music, or do you just kind of what do you like to do?
I like to listen to music, and I like to have some kind of energy drink before every game.
Ooh.
Energy drink.
What's your go-to song, or do you just listen to like anything?
Just anything, really.
Okay.
I don't really have a favorite song.
All right. What about you?
I make my teammates pray with me in the locker room
I
before
like it.
tennis.
Nice. Okay. So that's your
what's,
pregame routine.
What's your energy drink preference?
It used to be Celsius, really any flavor, but now I really like the summer Red Bulls, like the light green one.
Yeah.
I really like those.
So Taylor,
do they really give you wings?
I think they do, but that may just be in my head. I don't know.
If she was the one spiking the ball, the answer would be yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
So Taylor, you mentioned loving the competitiveness of volleyball and the relationships with your teammates. Can you share a memorable moment with your team that really stood out this past season?
I think this season as a whole really stands out because our team this year, we were really not necessarily young because we had a lot of juniors, but we were just like, there wasn't a whole lot of varsity experience.
Yeah.
So from the beginning in the summer, we kind of had to, grow together and get really close. And we had the most team chemistry I've ever had with a team this season. And so it was just really fun because no matter what happened, we knew that we could rely on each other.
Love it. So Mags.
Hey.
I like that name.
Mags.
If you could have dinner with any professional athlete, who would it be and why?
Oh, that's hard. Does it have to be tennis or just anybody?
Anybody.
Probably still go tennis. I'd probably say Novak Djokovic. I like that guy.
Yeah. He's incredible.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What about you?
Mine would definitely have to be Jalen Hurts.
Jalen Hurts. I like it. I like that
Hurts.
answer.
Yep.
Okay.
That's solid.
Do you have a favorite volleyball player though?
I don't really watch professional volleyball. And I can't think of any college player coming to my mind right now.
Do you have a favorite just athlete that's not necessarily volleyball?
Probably Jalen Hurts.
Jalen Hurts.
He's amazing.
Yep.
Could you maybe have an Auburn player?
No.
No, never. What about Cam Newton? Come on. No?
No.
He's not in it anymore, is he?
No, he's not, but that don't matter.
So.
He wears funny hats now.
He wears
he looks
funny
he looks like an old grandma now.
Yeah. So, Taylor, you're quite involved in school activities. How do you manage your time between being SGA president, a National Honor Society historian, and a sports medicine intern?
It's tough, but I feel like our teachers and everybody at the school is really supportive of all of us, and they understand that we're all involved in so many different things.
Yeah.
And so they really help us out trying to, keep everything in line or whatever. But it does get tough some days, but
yeah. And Mags, you mentioned wanting to be, and I can't even say this, obstetric sonographer.
Yes.
Say the first word.
Obstetric.
Okay, you said it.
Obstetric.
A sonographer, that's what you... How do you see your sports experience influencing your career path?
Well, I think one of the biggest parts of my life, like going into career, is going to be college. That's something that I just is in my plan as of right now. And I think that sports have just really taught me to work hard because I'm not a naturally athletic person. I'm just not. And so I really have to, if I want to keep up with everybody else, I have to put in effort. Yeah. And I don't just get to, and I'm not saying other people do, but I don't get to just show up and be great. You know, I have to really put in effort. And I think that that's really going to help me in my career so that I'm not one of those people that just expects to be good. Yeah. That I know that I'm really going to have to try.
Sure. Yeah. I don't know if y'all know who Steve Nash is. You ever heard of Steve Nash? He's an old
about
former
the wrestler?
Yeah, no, it's Kevin Nash.
Okay.
Steve Nash is a former basketball player. I think he's a Hall of Famer in the NBA. Yeah, Steve Nash. He said he was small. He had to work for everything, and like his practice regimen was like ridiculously hard. And someone was like, what if every NBA player practiced like you? And he said, if every NBA player practiced like me, I wouldn't even be in the league. Because a lot of these guys just show up. I'm not saying they don't practice, because they do. But they just show up and they're great. So I actually really admire that. I actually really admire that about you, like being able to like just say like, hey, like, I'm not, I've got to really put effort into this. That makes it yours. That makes it, something that you do. You don't just show up and just are awesome at it. You actually try and put effort into it. I really appreciate that. Because Steve Nash, he was not the most athletically gifted guy on the court, but you could not out-practice him. He practiced. It's felt like night and day. Yep.
So, Taylor, you're looking to pursue a degree in physical therapy. What inspired that choice, and how do you see your sport experience influencing your future career?
I think being involved with sports from a really young age and just kind of seeing the athletic training part of it, I knew that I wanted to do something along those lines, and my dad's actually a PTA.
Okay.
So that is another thing, and I feel like that's just, I've known since like 6th grade that that's what I wanted to do, and I just feel like that's where I'm supposed to be. So
and Taylor, going ahead, you've got some interesting hobbies. How do you balance your love for shopping and working out with your busy sports?
Shopping? What do you shop for?
What do you go for? What's the
go-to?
Clothes, shoes, the expensive stuff. I have to really watch it.
So you're a shopper?
Yes.
Okay.
Nice. Yeah. Well, there's Mags is really, she's got something pretty spectacular. I can't even say this last word.
What is it?
But what's a fun fact about you that most people don't know? How did you get into crocheting? I can't say that word.
It's Japanese. It's amigurumi.
Amigurumi.
You're able to say all these really cool words.
That's amigurumi.
I wish you would make one of those for my 1-year-old son. That would be amazing.
Just let me know.
Come on, man.
Just let me know.
Hook me up. I'm letting you know. This is letting you know.
It's like these little cute little animal things.
That's amazing.
Yeah. But it's not crocheting. It's amigurumi.
Well, it is crochet. Amigurumi is just the word that you use to describe something that is not 2D.
Oh.
So if you start it with a circle and you make something 3D, it's called amigurumi crochet.
Oh, okay. I knew that.
Max, that was amazing.
I didn't know that at all.
Tell us a fun fact about you that most people don't know.
A fun fact about me. It's kind of weird, but I can name and locate. Well, I could locate. I can't anymore because I kind of forgot. Name and locate all the countries in Asia and Europe.
Wow.
Whoa.
At what point did you do this, and why did it become important?
So it's not really important. My best friend, or one of my best friends, her name's also Maggie. She could do it. And I was mad that she was more academic than me, so I wanted to do it. And so now I can do it too.
Taylor,
competition is fair.
Yeah.
Competition is good.
Taylor, I want to ask the same question to you. What's a fun fact about you that most people don't know?
Oh, God.
Oh, he's gonna make you do it. Yeah,
listen,
come on, Steven.
I can't locate a lot of them. I cannot locate a lot of them.
I love
Animaniacs.
I could not.
Taylor,
I don't really know.
There has to be nobody knows.
There has to be a fun fact.
There's nothing. I mean, you're a crazy, awesome person.
I guess if I know the words to the song, I can rap pretty good.
No.
Can you give us a rap?
No.
No.
I can't just do it on the spot.
It's Taylor. I want to hear you rap.
She has to know
I'll beatbox for you.
She has to know the words.
Yeah, it has to be a specific song, and I can sing along.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
You
know, I like that answer. So she can rap, she can shop.
She can rap and shop.
So
at
where
the
do you
same
work?
time.
I don't have a job right
Okay.
now, but I do give volleyball lessons.
No.
Hey.
Do you work?
So, okay, this is a good question. If you had to choose, what's the most interesting skill you have that people might not expect?
The amigurumi is Mags.
That's Mags.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah, that's
Thanks.
amazing.
Thank you.
I don't really know.
Can you crochet?
No.
Have
I
you
wish
ever
I
tried?
could. No. I want to learn though.
What's something that you've tried that you wish you would have gotten but you didn't?
Oh, piano.
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 That's a
wish
good answer.
My brother is really good at playing the piano, and I wish that I would have been more interested in it when I was little.
Yeah, because you would have kept going. Yeah.
My mom tried to get me to learn, but
I'll let you go. I'm sorry.
Oh no, you.
How do you-
Mags? I'll tell you what Mags is.
Yeah.
She likes to write. Don't you?
You
Mags?
like
Yeah,
to
tell
write?
us about that. I
Yeah.
saw that.
You like to write?
I do love to write. I've tried writing like long form fiction, like thinking of like novels and planning and stuff.
Sure.
But I never get past the planning because that's kind of hard. But I like to write poetry specifically.
Okay.
And I won a contest. It was a statewide beta contest. I won
Wow.
that in the end of my 8th grade year on creative writing.
Cool.
Very awesome.
That's awesome.
Taylor,
Wow.
do you enjoy writing?
sometimes, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It depends on the topic.
So if you, I'll ask you this: if you could write a book series, what would it be? Like romance, comedy? That's what I'm saying. What would you do?
Hands down, dystopian. I love
Dystopian fiction.
Yes. Yes.
Nice. Okay.
Like the Giver style dystopian.
Okay. All right.
Taylor.
I don't know.
I'm a sucker.
What's your favorite kind of movies to watch?
I like romance movies. I like comedy movies.
So there's this
rom-com.
There's this ultimate movie coming out on Netflix. And to be fair, I don't know if my wife is interested in it, but it sounds something right up my wife's alley.
Yeah.
It's called Hot Frosty, and it's about this snowman who becomes a regular dude, and he's like apparently very attractive. And Lacey Chabert from Mean Girls is in it. They have a trailer for it. It's legit. Like, it's a legit movie. It's a romance. It's like one of those. It's like a, what is it? Hallmark Christmas movie.
Yes.
Only Netflix is doing it.
Okay.
It's the exact same thing. All the Hallmark Christmas movies.
There
you go.
it is.
There you go. It's literally called Hot Frosty.
There it is.
Literally called Hot Frosty. And it's like Netflix was like, hey, Hallmark Christmas movies make a ton of money. Why don't we do that? Only just call it a Netflix
they're
Christmas movie.
Clean and they make you feel good.
Yeah, but they're not good. They're
Hallmark,
not good.
no, they have really bad endings.
They're terrible.
They have the same ending. Me and my wife, we can call it. Like, okay,
Well, of course
they
you
met
can
up,
call it.
they kissed,
Yeah.
and it's over. And
Yeah.
it's like, we don't get anything else.
Yeah.
Like, and that's...
If we don't get
it's
these...
like Scooby-Doo.
And it's like
if
some
you
of the-
don't know how Scooby-Doo's going to end at this point of your life,
And it's like
you
some
got
of the
problems.
some of the
right?
worst.
I mean...
Some of the worst plot problems ever. Like, these are like not big deals, but people are like, if we don't get these Christmas cookies baked, the Christmas bake will be canceled. And you're like, oh no, the Christmas cookie bake?
No.
Not
If we
that.
don't get these cookies done,
Yeah.
the whole city will shut
The
down.
whole city will shut down.
It'll
We'll have to-
shut down.
We'll have to call the Avengers.
Everybody will be bankrupt. It is just like
Yeah,
that.
it's just like I
True
mean,
story.
There was one.
And it's always somebody from the city
Yeah,
coming
and it's
to a
always
little
someone
town.
from the city, and
Yeah.
and they're like, and he's like,
Y'all know this is true, right?
Yeah, this
Like,
is.
But then
yeah.
you feel so good.
Yeah.
You're like, why am I watching?
She's like a
the
reporter.
10th movie now.
Yeah, she's like a
Like,
reporter.
I know
and
how
she's
this
like,
is gonna
she's like,
end.
I'm used to the big city, and then there's this guy who looks like a lumberjack, and he's like in like this flannel, and he's like, yeah, I help out my mom make Christmas.
There it
cookies.
is. He's
That's
got a video.
Literally my only job. Yeah. Yeah.
We're gonna let him play this.
Yeah,
on
No,
the
no,
side.
I don't need to play it. Yeah, I'll just play it on the side. You guys talk.
Okay.
Yeah.
I haven't vetted this thing.
Okay,
haven't
he's
vetted
vetting.
this thing.
He's vetting.
Look at I called it.
Yeah, flannel.
I called it.
Okay.
Steve Bormalugi.
As he's doing this.
Yeah.
As he's doing this, how Mags? I like calling you Mags. How do you stay motivated on tough days when training feels overwhelming?
Jesus. That's
Jesus.
my
Get it,
number
girl.
one motivation.
Get
That's
it, girl.
just
I like
Jesus.
it.
That's all I need.
I like it.
Nice.
I like it. And Taylor, if you mentioned The Longest Ride is your favorite movie.
The Longest Ride.
What
I don't know that
themes from that movie do you relate to in your own life?
I don't know that there's really anything I relate to in that movie, but I just like the story behind it. And
What is The Longest Ride? I'm looking it up right now.
it's like it's kind of a romance movie, but it's like the two younger people that meet, they also meet like this older couple,
Yeah.
and then there's
We're
like
seeing the thing right in front of you
Yeah.
right now. Jordan, right in front of your face.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
So this is it? It's like a rodeo?
yeah.
Look at that. Look
Cool.
at that devilishly handsome man.
Yeah, but
Look
then
at
there's
him.
like they meet this older
That
couple
looks
and
like
they
Alabama.
read some like letters of how the older couple met and all this kind of stuff, and I just think it's really sweet.
Okay.
So
Fantastic.
What's your favorite movie? Do you have a dystopian movie that you really enjoy?
I don't really watch dystopian movies. My taste in literature and my taste in movies are very different.
So what is the movie? Is it
I love Pride and Prejudice.
Pride
I love
and
Pride and
Prejudice?
Prejudice.
All right. They came out with Keira Knightley.
Yes, that one.
That
Yes.
one. It's pretty good. Yeah. My wife really liked the Little Women one that not just came out, but came out a few years ago. She really liked that one too. She liked Pride and Prejudice and Little Women. But yeah, my wife's a bit of a I wouldn't say a theater nerd, but she likes Wicked.
Yeah.
Like that's kind of it. Like she just really likes Wicked, and they're coming out with a Wicked movie, and I'm probably gonna have to take her to see that one. So, oh yeah, here's all these women that are little. No, this is Pride and Prejudice.
What are you talking
I was close.
about?
This is Pride and Prejudice. No, is it?
Yeah,
It is,
it is.
yes.
Yeah. And he's like, I was hoping to marry you, mate. And she's like,
Steven, you're on it, man.
Golly gee. Okay. I'm doing my British accent.
Your British accent's on fire.
Well, when I'm doing a woman British accent, it sounds like Mrs.
Robin
Doubtfire.
Williams,
Yeah.
yeah.
Ooh, jolly you. It's me.
Amy Gardner,
Karen
thanks
Knightley.
for the shout out, sister. This is
Thanks.
your brother.
Yeah, this is Little Women. See, you know what? But she looks like a normal sized woman. She's not like that little. She's a normal average woman.
All right.
It was a good movie.
Little Women.
Little Women.
There it is.
Had to watch that one.
I'm glad you had to.
I did.
No.
And now that I've mentioned
So-
it, your wife's going to hear it and make you do it too.
maybe.
I need to know something.
Okay.
So some of these movies, they get a bad rap. I say bad rap. They're just called chick flicks.
Chick
So,
flicks.
ladies, what do you think about a guy sitting in watching a chick flick? Is it something that you look for in a guy, that he has a sensitive side, or do you think it's not needed? What is
it?
What does that mean to you when a
What
guy is willing
is
to
it?
watch a chick
Mags,
flick?
why are you laughing?
Do either of you have boyfriends? At this
No.
point? No, neither of you do. Okay.
No boys.
Dudes listening in.
Oh, goodness.
This
Oh,
is
yeah.
256-505-0885.
Oh,
Two
yeah.
eligible
Yeah.
bachelorettes.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Which one are
We
you
will
going to
interview you for them. It'll be
Yeah,
great.
yeah,
Be
we'll-
fun. The most fun you've ever had.
And here's the best part: we'll vet them for you.
Yes.
We'll take
Ooh.
care of it. We'll
Yes.
be like, we don't like this guy. Let's bring in this other lumberjack. It'll be fun.
It'll be like a
Flannel will be
Hallmark
involved.
movie.
Yeah, more,
Yeah.
needs more flannel. So
He doesn't wear enough flannel.
He doesn't wear.
That's
enough
a
flannel.
no.
He did. Yeah, he's not helping. All these Christmas cookies aren't going to bake themselves.
No. Last question. Most embarrassing thing that's happened to you in your sports career.
In your sport.
I think I shared this last time, but it was probably when I got hit in the face from one of the really hard hits during a match, and that was just really embarrassing.
I'm so sorry.
It happens. Happens to all of us.
Mags.
And if I were to play, it would happen to me all the time.
Yep.
I played up 2 times last season. One was the county tournament, and one was when we played Arab. And I played doubles with other Maggie, and I fell flat on my face. I went to backhand, and I didn't realize. I thought the ball was going to come farther than it did, and I didn't realize, where I was at on the court. And I kind of swung at it, and I realized, oh man, that's really in front of me. And I kind of dove and fell flat on my face. But it's okay.
Wow.
It happens. We all do it.
Played it off really cool. Got back up.
Absolutely not. I laid on the ground and just kind of wallowed in my sorrow for a second, but I got up.
So everybody needs that wallowing.
Yeah.
Maggie, what do you think about pickleball? Fan or no?
No.
No? Why?
Because they take up my courts.
Oh, that's a good point.
Steven, it's people like you who she's angry at.
Yes, Steve-O.
Have you ever tried to play before?
I have not tried pickleball, but I have seen.
It's so deceptive because you think you're on a court. You think, well, this thing I'm holding is like a racket, right? But it's not. It's not near as long, so you miss the ball after the first few tries. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We go and we'll play like mixed doubles or whatever with our friends during the afternoons, and we get there and there's just so many courts taken up by people playing pickleball and being really loud.
Those pickleball people, man.
And it's all
yell at them, put them in their place.
Different generations too. You've got the older people out there. You've got younger people out there. It's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah, but there's some older people playing tennis too.
Really?
I take lessons with my coach. His name's Steve Matchin, and he's older and he's better than I am. So.
Gotcha.
Well, he's been playing for a long time.
Oh yeah.
He's got some experience.
Yeah.
Cool.
Well, girls, we have so enjoyed
it's been so
you.
fun.
The show is not over. We don't want you to go, but your interview is, and we just really appreciate you being here.
What a show!
And
what a great
Taylor
time.
said your season's are you doing this in college or
Nope.
this is the
This is it.
yeah?
This
so
is
where
the
you
swan
going?
song, baby.
What's the next step for you?
She's going to Auburn.
No. I'm going to Alabama.
She's smart.
Yep.
So
I see how it
you
is.
know.
See how it is.
Way to go, Roll Tide.
Roll Tide.
Yeah. And your sophomore year, so you got 2 years to figure out your life.
I need them. Definitely need them.
Hey, we're going to go on over to the social media side of things, so come over there and join us. But before we do, we want to tell you about the fuel of the varsity. Marco's Pizza, salads, desserts, subs, sides, and beverages in the shops at Albertville and B&B Video Games.
The Albertville Mullet. It's an 80s styles arcade in the back, local video game retail store in the front. That's business in the front, party in the back.
Come on.
That's a mullet,
That's
baby.
a mullet.
That's a mullet.
From the WAFF 40.
Gotta get some weathers in there.
We're back on. Hey, he asked a question that y'all didn't really answer. So a guy who likes chick flicks or romantic movies, what do you think about that? Is that an attractive quality that you have in a man?
Well, I like those movies, so I would personally want that person to want to watch them with me. So
okay.
Yeah.
All right.
But I don't think it would be like a deal breaker.
It wouldn't be a deal breaker
No.
if he was like, no, I like Rambo and stuff like that.
No.
Okay. I mean, because Rambo's kind of romantic. In a way. Sure.
How about a guy who writes poetry?
Ooh, now we're talking.
Mags.
That's right at Mags' alley.
Mags.
No!
Mags says no.
The tortured poet.
If you look at the guys at my school, there's not a single one that I would look at and be like, that man would be good at writing.
Okay, but that.
Wow.
It's just not like a. It's just
Looks
not like
can be
poetry.
deceiving,
Is
though.
not like a. I don't know.
So is this a book by the cover kind of thing we're covering right here?
Yeah.
Perhaps
Book
it
by
is.
the cover?
No,
Wow.
I want to be the writer.
Judging
you
the
guys
book
can
by its
read
cover.
my writing.
Read my writing. Oh, it sounds like a Lady Whistledown or something going on here.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. I sadly know what you're talking about.
Yes, you do. Okay, so my question then is, Maggie, do you remember Lady Whistledown? Do you remember any of your poem that you wrote? I know you had a sample. I'm so sorry I didn't get back with you and get that sample from you, but I was wondering, do you remember an excerpt at all of the sonnet that you wrote called
I have it.
Glue? You do?
Well, so the writing that I told you I didn't have was the short story that I wrote for competition.
Right, the
That
Abraham
was-
Lincoln piece.
Yeah, that was a short story.
Yeah.
But then my sonnet is just something that I've written on my own time, so I have that.
Cool.
But I will keep in mind,
Might you recite that for us?
I wrote it when I was really mad.
Oh,
We'll keep it that way.
inspiration here.
Let
It's
us
about
feel your anger.
it's about a fly and a fly trap.
Ooh.
There we go.
And
That's
here we
really-
go.
Here we
Okay,
go.
hold on.
Can you
Wait.
give some music behind this,
yeah.
Steven?
Let me see what I can
Oh
do here.
my.
little anger music here.
Yeah, some
Anger
angry
music.
music.
Some
Yeah,
beatboxing, which
yeah,
is
some
Little
great.
angry
beatboxing,
frustration.
Beatboxing?
Taylor can rap my poem for me.
Well, let's do something
Taylor,
serious.
bring the abuse. You know?
Let me do something
Please.
serious here. You ready for it?
Let's
Something
do it.
Here we go. Yeah,
serious.
something
Here we go.
epic. Oh yeah.
All right.
Now we're talking.
Now we sound like a Hallmark movie.
It's
Yeah.
giving. Okay, so, my friend just texted me, you got this. So
You got this.
Way to go,
apparently,
friend.
apparently Maggie's excited to hear my poem. Thanks, Maggie.
We are too.
Anyways, it's called Glue, and I've never read my stuff for people, so bear with me.
So,
it
all right.
Your
says,
moment.
It says a fly buzzes into a fly trap. His wings suddenly stop. He feels like he is stuck in tree sap. His body a solemn prop. He feels his lungs collapsing. He cannot find any air. He knows his wings are ripping, caught in the gluey snare. His mind fills with thoughts of the past. His weakness exposed. The fly finally breathes his last. His small eyes slide closed. But the fictional fly is in luck, as I am the one who is stuck. That is all.
I like it.
Wow.
That's deep.
I
That's dark.
felt that.
That's some deep, dark
I
stuff.
felt
I
that.
like
Thanks,
it.
guys.
Max. That was
Yeah,
amazing.
way to go, Max. That was
Thanks.
That's
good.
amazing.
I like
Thanks.
that. See,
We
now,
gotta get you unstuck.
now you can now you can do some slam.
I'm not
poetry.
stuck anymore. I'm not mad anymore.
Yeah, you do some
Good.
slam poetry. Yeah.
Who were you mad at, though?
Ooh,
We need to know that.
Yeah.
Any specifics you can share with us?
was it?
That's classified.
Okay, it's a little too personal. I
Was
got
it,
you.
Was it Seth?
Oh,
Was it Seth?
maybe that's why it's classified.
Oh yeah.
There it is.
Way to go, Seth. You really
I'm
angered
so
her.
sorry in
You
this
angry.
moment.
You made her very angry.
Yeah. So Taylor, your turn to read.
Taylor, yeah.
Yeah.
Your turn for some poetry.
Maybe Taylor has written a rap.
So
maybe
Taylor, I so
Maybe-
wanted to hear you rap.
maybe what needs to happen is I mean, I don't maybe
It's
there's
gotta
one
be
guy out
good.
there who heard that poem and he was like, that's the girl.
Yeah.
That's the one.
Who's
And
secretly right.
Yeah.
Give us a read.
You're going to
right,
have your
too.
own Hallmark Christmas movie.
Yes.
You'll have your own.
It's got to be more entertaining than that.
Of course, yeah, but still.
Just know
They're so bad.
if you're coming at if you're coming after either one of these
They are
girls,
so bad.
you better wear an appropriate amount of flannel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
an appropriate.
It's a prerequisite.
Yeah.
Prerequisite.
Lumberjacks only.
Yeah.
Yes. Only.
I was just sitting here chopping.
Lumberjacks only.
And suspenders. Suspenders are a plus.
Suspenders.
You gotta have suspenders.
I was just sitting here chopping.
Army.com.
Chopping this tree down. I was just chopping this tree down, thinking about baking all those Christmas cookies for the Christmas cookie bake.
I
Where
want to
we-
save a town.
I want to save this town. I love this town.
I'm your
I
guy.
grew up in this town.
Have you ever seen the 90s? I do dating series. I
What?
don't know if you do this every February. And I watch these 90 movie clips where
So
they're
wait,
doing like
okay,
date me clips.
you're
and
talking
they're
about dating
hilarious.
series for your youth.
For my youth group.
I see.
yeah.
Okay, I thought you were just talking about like in general. Like I do these dating series.
No.
No one shows up.
Nobody comes. Nobody likes me.
Nobody likes me. My dating series
It's
is
a
big.
sad moment.
It's sad. Okay, for your youth. See, I needed that
Yes,
context.
Yes.
So
Yes.
that's not bad though. Doing that
Yes.
every February.
But have you? The funny thing, I'm looking for funny videos, and if you ever go back and watch the 90, they got like 90 date interview
Yeah.
videos. They
Yeah.
are the funniest things I
Yeah.
think I've ever seen in my life.
I mean, I think there's a lot of winner
I
chicken
like-
dinners out there.
I like to walk on the beach and hang out. They go
Hey.
there and they're like, they're so weird.
Do you think? Would you?
So weird.
You know, I met my wife online.
I believe
Oh.
that.
Online, yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I know. I met her online, and would y'all ever? I feel like dating online like used to be like kind of like bigger, and now it's just kind of like people aren't as like. All these apps make it so easy. You just swipe right on somebody. Swipe like when I was online, like you had to actually read someone's profile, and like actually put work in and send an email and stuff like that. Are y'all open at all to?
I
are y'all,
would like to
Yeah.
see that initial email from you
Can you
to
believe
Jennifer.
it? Ladies, can you believe it?
I want to see that email.
My wife.
Steven, don't you want to see that email?
My wife messaged
You know
me
you
first.
do.
She messaged me first.
I also would like to see that email.
She saw this and she was like, "That's the one. That's him. What a handsome fella." And I was like, "That's right. I am a handsome fella."
Wow.
Yeah. Confidence was never the issue. Confidence was never the issue.
For you or for her?
For me.
No.
It was never the issue. I basically told her after our first date, though, I said, I'm going to keep asking you out until you tell me no. And she never told me no. And that's how we got married.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, you just go ahead and plan ahead. But I'm going to keep asking you out. I'll stop when you say
Jordan
no.
is also the most humble person we've ever met in our lives.
I want to know something from you ladies. Okay, so I saw this this video one time, and this guy was asking this lady, why do you smell so good all the time? She said, I don't wear deodorant, and I only take bubble baths. But this we're talking about bubble baths.
Bubble baths.
Are you fans of bath salts at all, or bath bombs, things like that? Do we like things like that? Yes or no?
I like Epsom salt.
Epsom salt. Okay.
Other than that,
all right.
I don't really use
So
it.
no bath bombs, no smell good stuff.
No,
Okay, no
no.
soakings. Okay.
Seth's a bath bomb guy.
My reason for asking is because I came across this and I thought it was so funny.
Let's see.
It's going to be good.
It's going to be really good. If it'll play.
If it will play.
We should play.
Let's play.
Come on, Cletus.
Play.
I believe in you, Cletus.
Come on, Cletus.
There we go.
I just turned myself into literal soup. I thought
Really?
these were bath salt. I didn't realize till after I put them in. I'm currently bathing in paprika, onion,
Yes!
red pepper, and herb.
That is amazing.
She took a broth instead of a bath.
Yes, she did. That's hilarious.
I know, right?
A soup.
Wow.
I'm soup. What is this? Winnie the Pooh over here. What is that? That's not Winnie the Pooh. That's Eeyore. Dumb. Disney.
You know who could crochet that for you? Mags.
If you crocheted an Eeyore outfit for me,
He'd wear
full
it.
body, I would wear it. A full
Somebody
body
needs to.
Eeyore outfit for me, yeah, I'd wear
All
it.
right, guys, you ready for freestyle?
Yep.
I'm sad.
Here we are.
The Varsity Freestyle.
That means it's your chance to win a 5-person all-day pass to B&B Video Games in
5
Albertville.
person.
All you got to do is call the phone number.
Call it.
Answer 3 questions.
Yeah.
I know that sounds intimidating, but we have the question
Yeah.
and the answers,
Yep.
and we're like phone a friend, and we want to help you, and we want you to
We're
win.
here to help.
So all you got to do is answer the questions. The first question is this: how many legs do insects typically have? How many legs? Not spiders. Insects. How many legs do they typically have?
Want to win? Call us now at 256-505-0885.
3.
Oh, we got somebody already.
We have somebody
All right.
already. 3. Or maybe it's someone wanted to ask Taylor out on a date.
All right, I've got them live here. Hello, who are we talking to?
Hello?
Hello.
Hi.
This is Stephanie.
Hi, Stephanie.
Hey, Stephanie.
Hey.
How are you?
Good.
Hold on one second. We're going to go live.
We're ready. We're live.
we're
going.
live.
Yep.
Hey.
We're live.
All right, Stephanie. How many legs do insects typically have?
I'm not sure, but I'll say 4.
Add 2 more.
6.
Come on, girl.
Yes!
I don't know how you did it,
You did
Stephanie.
it!
But
You
that
did
was amazing.
Good
That's
job.
amazing. Question number 2. Who gave the U.S. the Statue of Liberty? The
What
Eiffel
country?
Tower is in this country.
I'm really bad with stuff like that. I'll say France.
Yes!
You did it!
Oh, cool.
You
All
did
right.
it.
All right. What famous wall is visible from space?
Ooh. The Great Wall of...
The Great Wall of... Go ahead.
China.
Yes! Stephanie, you nailed
You
it!
did it!
Way to go, Stephanie.
Way to go, Steph.
Thank you.
We're proud of you.
You are killing it today.
You did such a great job.
If you'll stay on
Thank
the
you.
line, we're going to send those B&B video game passes to you, and we are very proud of you.
We're very proud.
Thank you.
You nailed it. Thank
Way
you.
to go, Steph.
Thanks.
Bye.
Wow, that's our first call in for a bit, man.
She's still there, I think.
We did it. Man, We did it.
Miss Felicia, our FCA person that helps over at Gunnersville, she said you should have answered my phone call first.
How dare you?
You are right.
How dare you? Are you disappointed it wasn't a man in flannel wanting your phone number?
She's crying.
I can't, but don't cry. I said, don't cry. Don't cry,
Don't
Taylor.
cry.
Don't cry, Taylor.
Okay, they're eating the dog.
We're doing. They're eating the dog. They're eating the cat. Believe me, I know. Yep.
He's good.
Yeah. So next.
Can y'all do impressions?
Yes.
Any at all?
Can anyone do a Kamala? I can't really do Kamala. I can kind of do Kamala. She kind of, she's kind of got like this little like pitchy, like voice.
Yeah.
Like, I used to work at McDonald's, like kind of a little bit. Trump is better. Also, the big thing that's really rolling against me for Kamala is that I'm a dude. So, can any of y'all do Kamala? Can
My
you?
brother can.
Your brother can do Kamala?
Tell your brother to call
I
in.
can see Tyler doing Kamala.
Yeah, tell your brother to call in and do Kamala.
Well, no, he can't, can he, Steven?
If he does it really quick.
He does it really
tell
quick.
Him fast.
Call
fast.
in. Call in to the Varsity
It'll be
Radio
huge.
Show. It'll be huge. So
what are they eating again? What?
They're eating the dogs. They're eating the cats. The best thing ever was when Trump was president and he killed his SEAL Team 6 or whatever. They went out and they got some Al Qaeda guy or whatever, and he gets on and he just talks crap for like 45 minutes. He's like, Abu Bakari is dead. He died like a dog. We killed him. You know,
he's
just
calling
all this
you.
stuff.
Yeah, he's calling.
He's calling
Here
you.
we go.
Oh, he needs to call the studio. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
256.
Yeah.
Anyways,
505.
So
0885. Sorry,
Yeah.
Jordan. Go ahead, man.
that's okay. It's okay. How dare you interrupt my flow?
Go ahead.
My bad.
But you see, I think that so since the election is next week, what we're going to do is we're going to do an election show, and we're going to keep it as bipartisan as possible.
Yes.
He's going to dress up as Apollo Creed in America.
Yes.
And I'm going to dress up as an eagle. Just an eagle.
And he's
But it's just
going
going to be a
Statue
beak.
of Liberty.
It's just, and Steve is going to have a
So what
Statue
do
of
we think
Liberty.
about this idea of a show next week? We
Yeah.
got our caller. Who am I talking to?
Tyler Gardner, Taylor's brother.
Yeah, Taylor's brother.
Yes. Hey,
Yes.
we need you to do your Kamala impression, please.
Okay.
All
All
right.
right. If I can't stop laughing, all right. I woke up and I grew up in a middle class family, and I woke up and grew up and worked as hard as I could, and I worked at McDonald's, did the fries.
Yes.
That was actually really good.
Yes.
I'm not gonna lie. My mouth dropped,
He
dog.
ate everything.
That was great.
Wow.
How old are you?
I'm 14.
14.
We need to do a debate,
That was
like
great.
a debate between.
That was really good. That was really
I did
good.
actually do for my dad a debate between Kamala and Trump as one person.
That's
Oh,
awesome.
please.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah. Wow.
Wow,
You are a talented man.
That was awesome. Taylor
Is that-
coming through in the clutch.
is that
for
him
us.
over there?
Is that him over there?
Yes.
I'm assuming.
Awesome.
Way to
My
go,
dog.
Taylor. That was impressive.
All right.
Thank
That's
you for
great.
calling in.
Thank you, friend. We appreciate
You're
you.
welcome.
Thank
Thank
you, Tyler.
Have a great day.
See you, buddy. Tyler. Whoa, what was that?
I appreciate you
That came through the
I
clutch
appreciate
for
you
me.
setting that up.
That came through in the clutch for
You're a
us.
gift.
He
Thank
did
you.
really good. He did really good.
He
that
did
was
great.
a really good
He
Kamala.
nailed it. I want to hear the debate now. I want to hear him fight himself. It'd be great.
I have a question, ladies. You might have been here when we discussed this earlier, Taylor. But apparently, have you seen Secret Life of Pets? Y'all seen The Secret Life of Pets?
Yes.
Apparently, I sound like Duke the dog, and I don't even have to like really do anything. Just by me talking, I sound like Duke the dog. Would you agree with that sentiment? That I sound like Duke the dog?
I do.
Okay, you say. What do you think?
I don't remember what he sounds like.
What does he sound like?
You.
He just apparently sounds like me.
Sounds like you. And he looks like Duke the dog. He's got the same red hair. He does.
Nothing's wrong with looking like Duke the dog.
You look like Duke.
You know, I still never finished that movie.
Secret Life of Pets.
I still never finished that movie.
Because your child got scared. You
He
can
did
go
get
back
scared.
and watch it yourself.
So why would I go back and
It's
watch
on
a
Netflix.
We got
children's
20
movie
seconds
myself?
to Greg, guys. 20
Because
seconds.
there's that moment in Secret Life of Pets where the snake comes out and he's got that one tooth? And my 2-year-old son was like, nope, we're noping out of Nopeville on this one. We're not doing that.
Nope, we're noping out of Nopeville.
Yep. All the Who's down in Whoville, all the Nopes down in Nopeville.
I love it.
Yep.
Here we go, guys.
Now, sports analyst Greg Glasscock.
Greg!
Greg, you're here. You're on the air,
Yes,
Greg.
What's up, Greg?
What's going on, guys?
Greg Glasscock, the man. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing great. I tell you what, it's more like summertime weather here in late October, but I'll take it.
Take it. Well, Greg,
Beautiful day.
it is. It's quite wonderful outside. Can you tell us what's going on in the wonderful world of Marshall County sports?
Yeah, we got a lot going on between football and volleyball. First, I'll start off with volleyball. I don't want to short it. The state tournament actually started, I think, today. 5A will start tomorrow, so Gunners will actually, I think they had their send-off this afternoon, and they are going to play, I want to say it's at 9 o'clock in the morning in Birmingham against Montgomery Catholic in their first game. And I think a double elimination. So, congratulations to the Lady Wildcats for, getting the state as they won regionals at Hoover last week, and the state tournament played at Birmingham there at the Birmingham Crossplex. So, we got state volleyball starting up, and then football. It was good to see the Cats get back on the winning track last week against Douglas in their last region game. We were all hoping that Arab at home would also beat Boaz to give the number 1 seed outright to Gunnersville, but hats off to Boaz. They keep finding a way to win, especially come from behind wins. They had to do it again, so now it all comes down to the fun tiebreakers this week. So
is that a coin toss? What is
well, what they're going to do, and it's a bit of a headache when you read the HSAA tie-breaking rules, but what it basically boils down to is it's your non-region opponents and their record, like a strength of schedule. So what will happen, Gunnersville plays Albertville, and they basically don't get anything for that because Albertville is winless, so that's not helping us any. But all eyes will be on Scottsboro tomorrow night because Scottsboro plays a very good Mars Hill Bible team, which is a 3A team, but don't let that fool you. They're ranked second in the state, and they are absolutely loaded, and they actually beat Scottsboro in Scottsboro last year, and this year Scottsboro has to make a return trip across the state to Florence. So basically, guys, what it boils down to, if Scottsboro loses, Gunnersville will be the 1 seed and will host at home next week in the first round. If Scottsboro wins, then Gunnersville will be the 3 seed and will have to go and play at Leeds. So we'll be big, I guess you could say, Mars Hill Bible supporters Friday night. That just shows you how competitive the region is that Gunnersville's in, along with Arab, Boaz, Scottsboro, and others, because Gunnersville was ranked either number 1 or 2 in the state for most of the year, yet there is a chance come playoff time they will have to hit the road as a 3 seed with just 1 loss on the season. So that right there, that would be a tough pill to swallow. It comes down to that, but, they kind of put themselves in this predicament because losing to Boaz opened the door, and, you always want to be able to control your own destiny. But once they got that, loss week before last, then they have to rely on help, which I know that's not ideal. But
so do both Arab and Boaz travel, or are they home?
Well, the way that shakes down, Arab losing to Boaz, the only seed that has been locked in is the 4 seed. So Arab will definitely travel to Moody. So that'll be a tough game for the Knights.
Yeah,
and
Moody's good. Moody's real good.
Moody's real good. On our crossover region, Moody is the 1 seed. 1 plus 4, 3, all that good stuff. So that's set in stone. Now, Scottsboro really is kind of in the driver's seat because even if they lose Friday, they would still be the 2. So regardless if they win or lose, Scottsboro is playing a first-round game at home. Meanwhile, Boaz and Guntersville can be the 1 or the 3, and Boaz can be the 2 or the 3. And I know that sounds confusing, but like where, Wildcat fans will be big Mars Hill supporters, Boaz fans will be big Scottsboro supporters, so it's just the opposite for them. So really the only one locked in is Arab in that 4 position, and then the rest of them will all be decided after Friday night. So, the tiebreakers get a bit confusing because, a lot of people just think of head-to-head.
Yeah.
What's happened 2 years in a row, there's been a 3-way tie with kind of where everybody's beat everybody. So you go by the head-to-head. Because, Guntersville beat Scottsboro beat Boaz beat Guntersville. So it just kind of made a full circle of everybody beating everything. So you can't go off that one, so you got to keep going down the tiebreaker list. And what it boils down to is your non-region opponents' wins or strength of schedule. And with Mars Hill Bible being 9-0, 9 wins would be, if Scottsboro wins that game, that would put them ahead of everybody else. Of course, Guntersville has great wins. If you remember, back at the beginning of the year, they played back-to-back road non-region games against 6A teams, against Fort Payne and Southside.
Yeah.
So that scored a lot of points for them as we look back. Homecoming, they played Grissom. They only have like 1 or 2 wins on the year, and then Albertville doesn't have a win.
Yeah.
So the only thing Guntersville can hang their hat is on those Fort Payne and Southside wins. Meanwhile, Scottsboro can get a huge one Friday night against an undefeated team possibly. But, they're going to be traveling a long way, playing at their place against a very good team. So it's going to be tough. So that's definitely going to be a game while I'm on the air that I'm going to definitely keep up with, because that'll be an important game deciding the final seedings.
Well, Greg, we always appreciate your insight.
We appreciate you, Greg.
We thank you so much for
Appreciate
taking time out for us. Thanks,
yes, sir.
Greg.
You're the man, Greg.
All right, guys. I appreciate it. Next week, we'll talk about all the first-round pairings.
Yes, sir.
Sounds good. Thank you,
All
Greg.
right, see y'all. You're welcome. All right, bye.
That was weird.
Greg.
Did y'all hear
What a
those
great
small
guy.
voices?
What a great guy Greg is. Those are
Hey.
the little people living in the microphone.
In the microphone. Those are the Oompa Loompas.
The Oompa Loompas.
They do exist.
Those are the Oompa Loompas.
Oompa Loompa.
wow.
Doopity
They're
doo.
more Oompa Loompas.
They're multiplying.
So, Mags, where were we on you crocheting me an Eeyore outfit? Where were we on that?
Well, I haven't
How
learned
long
how
would
to
that
do.
take?
Full body.
Full body would probably take me like forever, but I haven't learned how to do clothing yet. Just the little animals.
This is your moment.
This is the moment. I want to be Eeyore.
I could probably make you a beautiful Eeyore beanie,
Ooh.
but outfit would take me like forever.
You could do it. I believe in you. I believe in
6
you.
months.
I'm an extra small, so.
Yes, he is.
That's actually what Winnie the Pooh. Winnie the Pooh wears an extra small because it comes up like halfway on his gut.
That's
man.
true. Winnie the Pooh.
Winnie the Pooh. Winnie the Pooh.
So, hey, we're about to do buzzer beater in a minute.
Yes.
After I know Steven's got a funny video.
I've got a
or
question real quick too,
Uh-oh.
if that's okay.
I'm ready.
I was wondering if maybe you could crochet. Let me see if this image will pop up real quick, and I'll show you.
Image.
It's an image from my childhood, so this would be near and dear to me, of course. But let me see if I can find this.
We're all asking.
image.
Is it
items.
a wrestling
Yeah.
buddy? Is it a Macho Man wrestling
No,
buddy?
it's nothing to do with that. I actually watched a movie last night for the first time in a long time, and this particular movie I really like, and it involves this little creature right here. Can you crochet that creature?
If I could find a pattern, I sure could.
Umagami.
But I don't know where in the world I would find a pattern
Do
for
you
that
know
little
what
guy.
creature that is?
I do not.
Have you ever watched? Now, Jordan, do you know what creature that is? I'm testing your knowledge
Is it
now.
Gremlins?
No, it's
that's
not Gremlins.
Now, are you asking me the name or the movie that it's from?
The name of the movie.
Is that from The Last Starfighter?
No, but you're close. You're very, very close.
Is it The Wizard?
Nope.
What is it?
It is Flight of the Navigator.
Oh, okay,
yes.
okay.
Watched that movie fresh last night. It was so much fun, man. Still can't get over Paul Rubens was the voice of the ship. So you had Pee Wee Herman as the voice of Max. It was hilarious. Exactly. He laughed like that, too.
Yes, he did.
But that little creature is one of many that was on the ship.
Yeah.
It was really neat. Other creatures
So
involved.
get on it, Mags.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I don't have a pattern, guys.
Doesn't matter. You don't need a pattern.
Find a pattern.
You don't need a
Of course I do.
pattern.
All right. Now, let's get over to the socials so you can tell them what to do.
So when that buzzer goes, we'll tell people where to find us. Your Facebook, your Instagram. You're going to be Twitter or X. Steven will do TikTok and YouTube, and I'll do podcasts.
So what we want you to do is you'll say, you can find us at, and one of us say, Facebook at Varsity Radio Show. So read the platform and the handle.
So I'll say,
good.
our social. He'll say you can find us on social. I'll say on Facebook at Varsity Radio Show, and then Instagram.
You got this. We believe.
And
in
then
you.
on Twitter, X Varsity Radio 885.
Yep.
There we go.
You want to
We
do it
got
in any
this.
voice
What a
you want
great
to.
time,
You
girls!
just go
What
right
a great
ahead.
time. I hope y'all had fun.
We did.
Because we had fun. We had a lot of fun.
It was a blast.
It was so good.
And if you ever get a chance, Disney Plus, Flight of the Navigator.
It's on Disney Plus.
It's worth it.
Is
Yep.
Last Starfighter on there?
I don't know.
That was one of my favorite movies when I was a kid.
Yeah?
I loved Last Starfighter.
Cool.
Although I haven't watched that for probably
I never watched it.
25, 30 years.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's been a while.
Never saw it.
It's amazing when you watch old movies that you used to watch as a kid, and sometimes it's just full of nostalgia, and then sometimes you're like, I used to like this.
Right? Yeah, I
Like,
thought
this
the
is
same thing.
terrible.
When I watched the original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles live-action movie.
Whoa, that
I'm like,
movie rules, dude.
It did when I was a kid, but not much anymore.
Whoa!
It's like, I like that.
Calm this down. Calm it down, Steve-O.
Here we go, buzzer beater, guys.
No, we're going to discuss this.
Oh, where'd it go?
Buzzer beater.
That sound lets you know that our show has come to an end. We know we can hear you crying through the radio. It's okay.
Don't cry. Don't cry.
We're here for you. And we exist. This is our 8th season. And you can find us on social media.
At Facebook, at Varsity Radio Show.
On Instagram at Varsity Radio Show.
On Twitter or X at Varsity Radio 885.
On TikTok at Varsity Radio Show and YouTube at Varsity Radio Show 885.
Or you can find us on podcasts anywhere. Apple Podcasts, Pocket Cast, Spotify, iHeartRadio.
There's something uncomfortable happening
yes,
over there.
our Horizon Communications Charter 182. Hey, guys. Hey, we have enjoyed having you with us today. We want to tell you about the Fuel of the Varsity, Marco's Pizza, salads, desserts, subs, sides, beverages in the shops of Albertville, and B&B Video Games.
B&B Video Games, the Albertville Mullet. The video game retail store in the front and the 80s style arcade in the back, baby.
Hey, we want
Boom.
you to come back and join us again next week.
For election week.
Election day. Election day.
Election day.
Yeah.
I'm sure
we're going to sing patriotic songs.
We will not have any offensive takes, I'm sure, at all.
It's probably not true. Anyway, we want you back next Tuesday.
Yeah.
2:30 to 4:30, the Varsity Radio Show on 88.5.
Absolutely.
Can't wait to see you then.
Oh, hey, one other thing. We got to tell everybody who's listening on the radio now, we did have a good impression of Kamala Harris.
We did.
Yes.
We did, and it was Taylor was your brother, right?
Yes.
Taylor's
Taylor's
brother Tyler.
14 years old.
He was amazing.
Came
He
in
did really
clutch.
good.
He is so good.
What a good job.
So if you want to check that out for yourself, go on Facebook or YouTube or even on the podcast later on this week.
Thanks for joining us. We'll see you
Adios.
next week.